right. Welcome to the RideShare Garage live stream. If we have a few
This is it.
hiccups here along the way, it's because we use streaming software this week. First and foremost, on behalf of everybody on the team in the garage, happy Merry Christmas to you, Happy Hanukkah, and all those good things. So anyway, I got a bunch of private chat blowing up my damn screen here. Some pumpkins. Anyway, in the upper left-hand corner, who I cannot hear right now, we got Steven. Steven, are you there, Steven?
I am.
Oh, we can hear you. Okay, all right. Yes. I just want to make sure because you and the king of drivers over there keep popping my chat up in front of me. I can't see nobody.
Wait.
Number two. We got Brandon, the king of drivers, queen of spades, whatever you want to call him tonight. He's over there as well.
There you go.
Right? And we are streaming on a lot of different channels tonight. So just be aware of that. In the Brandon, how you doing up there tonight, buddy? You okay?
I'm doing great. Last night was absolutely slamming. There was an EDM concert at a local venue 4 miles south, and man, I got some good pings. Yesterday was good.
Sweet. And then below, my man, Brandon, we got Uber Jeep AZ, the bulldog of the group. That's the son bumpkin you don't want to mess with. But they seem to keep why they always pick on the biggest guy? Man. They keep listening to that bullshit from the prison house, man, where hey, swing on the biggest
it's a syndrome that people learn when they was a kid.
I don't know.
Like if you can knock the biggest one down, then you can take the rest. They got this in their head.
But the key word is if.
Bro. I don't get these fools at all. Anyway, so before we get started, I need to clear something up. Something I heard last week. Just give me a second. Actually, yeah, because it's not. I guess
it's about Southwest Airlines.
Anyway. Oh no! Something I heard last week. Y'all know what this is, right? You know what that is?
I know what it is for me.
They call this a washcloth. And I heard last week that certain people don't use washcloths. So I just wanted to clear it up that we use washcloths. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I got a link later to Amazon for any person lacking skin tone that needs washcloths. I got you a BLM discount on these mofos. All right.
I use this thing called a bar of soap. I don't know if you heard of that.
No, you use the bar of soap or the body wash, you lather it up, and then you scrub your nasty ass with the washcloth. There was another channel that said last week.
So I just got that. You are right.
Certain pigment lacking people don't use washcloths. They use their hand to wipe their booties when they're washing. I just wanted to clear that up out of the air that we use washcloths.
Exactly.
So that we can dispel that racial myth.
They don't get it, man.
Yeah, Brandon wouldn't be hip to
just to let them know
what I'm talking about.
Then he's like, I even know the brand
I
name.
I got him in the shower just for show because it looks pretty.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that we got people that just
these are just for show.
Jay, your internet is trash right now. Your Wi-Fi must have a weak link.
I don't know. Maybe it's like because I got the garage door open. Hold on for a second. Because I got the door on the shit because of the dogs messing with me today. Hold up. Bit better.
There it is. Okay, that's what I was looking for. All right. So yes, we are live on a bunch of different
like I said,
channels. So these comments will be coming. All right. Randy Lee. Sheesh. I hear you, Randy. We got a little bit of everything. Bro, this is like confusing. This is why I'm glad we're doing it the last show of the year. Last show of the year. All right. So one thing before I turn it over to the group, another thing is we are now streaming on Jesus, I don't know how many channels. I'm personally streaming in the RideShare Garage. Okay, I am streaming on my personal channel, the Vinny Cuz channel. I am also streaming on Twitch at Vinny Cuz. We got Jeff streaming out. We got Brandon streaming out here, and I think on Twitch. And we got Steven streaming out here. And where else are you streaming on your channel, right? The Unbroken Driver?
Mm-hmm.
So there it is, bro. There's like 10 streams going out right now. We're trying to expand our horizon.
Yeah, we got all streams running right now. So is my internet better now?
All right. So Kiara's not going to be with us tonight.
It's been storming
on the road
bad too. It's storming pretty bad. So yeah, it's been hit up. Like even our phones have been bad because once it gets cloudy in Phoenix, it's jacked up.
Yeah, Jay, you might want to check your Wi-Fi after this stream is over. It's pretty choppy.
Let's see what we got here. Horrible right now.
What's good, Jay Fit Mob?
Very high. Hold up.
And New Jay, howdy.
Hey, Seuss, Jay Fit Mob, what's happening? Randy Lee, what's going on, man? All right. Kiara, I guess Jeff's going to figure out his signal thing. Kiara's going to be on the road. She's heading up to Jersey for the New Year, so she will join us in the chat later. And but she'll be driving on the road.
Sorry, Ron. Kiara isn't coming tonight.
Well, see, as soon as I start talking about Kiara, look who shows up. Ron, where you at, buddy? We're missing you. Traveling back to Miami, man. Turn on your phone. You got like 4 of them. Turn on your phone. Jump on the stream tonight with us. We miss you, man. He said that's fine. Oh my God, this guy with that's fine. All right, Jeff has rejoined us. Eddie's going to be.
Is it a little better now, or is it about the same?
No, it's solid.
It's better now.
Ron, reach out to Kiara. You guys are probably passing each other right now, and I'm not even joking. He's just leaving Georgia, and you're in South Carolina. That's like within an hour of each other.
There you go. So, is it storming out there? It's been raining out here for like a whole day. It's been just raining.
We were 73. We were 73 and sunny today.
Man, it's nuts.
No, it was raining
last
here.
Night.
Raining in California.
No, we were 73 and sunny out here tonight.
Yeah, I haven't drove since like 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday.
Driving to wealth. What's good from New Mexico? Hey, you know what? I don't think we've had anybody from New Mexico. I haven't had anybody from New Mexico. Jeff, this is one of your people.
New Mexico's doing it, man.
Hey,
Driving the Wealth. I like the name of that channel though. Driving the Wealth. That's what I'm talking about. I like that title name right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because that's what it's all about. We tell people it's all about money. We got people out here trying to drive to fame, trying to be famous for shit. Like we just trying to make money. That's it. This is what this is about. And all of us
I don't care about being famous, man. I just want to keep getting this $1 million view.
Hey, I'm
bro,
gonna tell you,
stick with us. We'll make you famous.
Man, the thing about Brandon is that he's got all these little tips and tricks with these little apps he's getting, man. And I'm telling you,
about that.
UberX is kicking my butt, and I'm about to start using Brandon's method real quick.
Jay, let's refrain from talking about it any further. Thank you.
Oh, you talk about Paro every week, man. What you talking about?
He said,
you talk about Paro every week. I think it's a great app.
Yes, Para is a great app.
I just
leave it at that.
As long as you have the right settings. If you don't have the right settings, you'll do like some people and get very frustrated with it and say,
like I think I was getting frustrated with it at first because I didn't have it right.
Sunroof along with the iPhone, you know.
Yep,
all praises. Welcome to the chat, bro. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you back.
I'm telling you.
Go ahead there, Mr. Para. Go ahead. You can talk. I'm going to give you the floor for 5 minutes.
How can you help me? Because I'm getting sick of UberX with all these declines. How can you help me?
I got 2 big questions I want to ask tonight, but I want to give everybody their ops before we get into them.
Let's hear it.
By the way, is anybody hot? I'm a little hot.
Where you get a towel from?
Man, that ain't no towel. That's a washcloth, man.
Washcloth,
You gotta
like
be very
shit.
specific here,
Washcloth.
Jeff.
Or,
It's a
or,
wash.
or as we used to say back in the hood when I grew up, this is my rag, man. This is my rag.
Oh, this is my rag, baby. This is my rag.
Mhm.
Vinny gonna go grab that Dove bar again and be like, y'all remember the Dove bar?
No. Hey, man, don't knock that, man. My old lady uses Dove, bro. She uses that cocoa butter. She got that good skin, bro. My wife's got that good skin.
Hey, even
Uh,
All Praises said the same
all-
thing, just declining so much. Woo, man.
we were talking about food orders earlier. I was letting Vinny and Brandon know that during Christmas and the day after, like food deliveries were amazing, getting $40 an hour rates on some of these
Yeah,
food deliveries.
man. UberX is killing me, man. That's why I'm like, I'm thinking about going Uber Eats for a while. UberX is killing me. It's nuts. Like the constant declines I'm getting, I can't even keep up because I'm driving and it'll pop up on the screen like, $11. I try to hurry up and look at the miles to and from. But by that time, if you don't hurry up and get it, somebody else will get it. It's just too much going on with it. And it's like,
Jay,
that's why
I've been talking about Para for a month now. I think it's time for you to start using it.
I know it. I've been on Lyft, but now Lyft is going so slow. I'm like, well, let me try UberX. So I'm on UberX. I'm like, I should have probably did what Brandon was saying. Because it's killing me, man. It's killing me. I'm like, now I see why he got Para.
He's doing UberX in a Porsche. That must mean he's doing something right.
Exactly. Shit.
Or,
James, my
or
man James. I know James out on the street right now. He out
but
here in
seeing
Phoenix too.
this is the power. Did you link up? Did you link up, Jeff?
I think so.
So if you're if
Mine's
you're
live.
streaming out to your channel live,
Yeah,
this is the thing, bro. This is the power of this program. That everybody can shout out to their own people and bring everybody together.
Imagine if
So,
we are
okay,
still using that StreamYard garbage.
He's taking shots. He's taking-
I know StreamYard
You know what?
garbage. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, I'm
Brandon.
gonna tell you something about my man James though. James is an
Oh,
UberX driver. He
oh,
was
Brandon, you got one more time.
was it?
You got one more time.
I know it. No,
You're
but
gonna be
hey,
in time.
James. Hey, when I met James, he was driving Lyft. He was renting a car, driving through Lyft. I mean, this dude was making about $125 a day. He was having a hard time paying for that Lyft rental. He was like, "Man, I'm barely making the Lyft rental. I don't know what I'm doing
Right.
wrong." So he started watching the channel, started watching the lives and everything. This dude is banging 300 to 400 on a regular now in a rental. Like,
wow.
yeah, he's clearing $1,000 a week. Like it ain't like it's just easy work. And I'm like, all he did, he just decided I'm gonna change my thing. I'm gonna stop taking all this garbage. I'm hanging out. I'm waiting. He's sitting at gas stations, hanging out, waiting, taking the good rides. Last night he was showing me some I was driving Lux. I made about 370, 360, 370. He made more than me driving UberX. Yeah.
Wow.
The dude, man, he's a student of the game, man. He figured it out. He was like, I'm not taking no $120 nights no more. I'm done with that. I'm done.
No, you're bringing up a really good point because I was considering possibly making a video on the difference between having a rental on Uber and having a rental on Lyft because you can make significantly more with your Uber rental, especially if you can get a good cheap rental. The rates are night and day. I'll probably put the video up. I've been taking screenshots from both Para and Maestro to test both applications. But in that testing, the rates, it's clear as day. No matter what time of day it is, the Lyft rates are usually hanging around $15 to $20 an hour. You might get the rare one here and there that's $30 an hour, but usually that's just because at some point they're giving you some kind of surge zone, right?
Yeah.
But in comparison to Uber, consistently I can get $40 an hour rides. Rate as far as
You want to know why? You want to know why?
Why?
Because Lyft doesn't do price variance. UberX does. So again, I made a video about this, but like I'll make another one. Basically, price variance is Uber Lyft will pretty much won't up the price no matter how many people decline it. Instead, what Lyft will do is they'll bump up the ride to a higher tier.
Yeah.
Uber doesn't do that. Uber will start at the lowest rate possible and
Right.
then increase it by 20 to 30 cents every time someone declines it until it gets to a point where someone accepts it.
Yep.
So
So
people need
because
to
of that,
okay.
there are some times where you'll be like, oh, I see this $15 ride to the airport, but then the very next thing's like $36 for the same trip, same distance
Yep.
because of
Yep.
price
You're right.
variance.
You're right. Yeah.
So
We
people
got
need to
Pedro in
be
the
able
house.
to
Pedro's another, channel out there that I tell people to watch a lot because he does delivery, but he also does that RideShare. Everybody knows Pedro. He's like, the OG of the game, man. He's out there doing it.
Is this the Pedro?
Yeah.
Is this
And
that Pedro?
Pedro the way he operates, he makes people, he's kind of like how we do. He makes people think about self. Like, how much do you think you're worth? Bet on yourself. Go out there, rely on you. Don't rely on the apps, the algorithms, the opinions, none of that. Don't worry about none of that shit. Think about yourself. Bet on you and say, I'm gonna put my chips all in on me today, and I'm going out to see what I can make. And I like that attitude, man, because if you ain't willing to push the stack on yourself, ain't nobody else gonna bet on you. You got to bet on yourself first. You got to. You just got to.
Amen. Amen.
Yep.
Say it
Yep.
again. People in the back didn't hear you. Say it again. They didn't hear you.
It's
That's
real. I'm
good. I
telling
mean,
you,
the
man.
information that you
I
just
like
got
that
from
message. I like that message, man. It's a real message that you can use in life on anything. And a lot of people scared to put something on themselves. We come from neighborhoods and like St. Louis and stuff like that where we don't get a lot of outside income. We don't get a lot of money from external sources. So we've got to at least put the money on ourselves. When we make money, we go out and start our own rim shops. We start our own garages. We start our own window tinting business. We start our own detail businesses right in the neighborhood. We bet on ourselves before we go out thinking other people are going to give us the money. So Pedro's message is old school, using in the new era. And you can make a lot of money with that mentality because we grew up. How did we get this far? By betting on ourselves. We are the proof of betting on ourselves. That's what it is. Yep.
I'm telling you, I'm starting to feel like a hype man over here. Hold on, man. Yes, sir.
Hey, I just love the energy of these rideshare drivers, man, that know what it takes to make it, man. We got a lot of doubters out there, a lot of people not about that money. And this is what we do to take care of our families. We paying power bills, cell phone bills, car notes. This shit works, man. This really works.
Here's the reality of this thing. We're only making that kind of money because 90% of the people are not. If everyone was doing what we were doing, this would be shit.
Yep.
I'm
That
just
guy.
putting that out there right
That's the
now.
thing. But that's the thing. Everybody can't do it because you need heart to do this. You need courage to do this. We landed a free home of the brave, but it's not a lot of people brave enough to be on these streets every night. I grew up on the streets, so I ain't scared of the shit that's out there. I'm really not. I mean, I grew up having to walk through it and ride the bus through it. So for me to be able to drive through it, shit, this is cake to me. I could do this.
Hold on a minute. I gotta go grab my Bible real quick.
Shut up.
Ride to the garage to the church, man. Let me go grab my Bible.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
Hey,
But it's real,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna go put on my suit and start doing some black rides right now, man. I feel
Man,
motivated.
forget that. No, Brandon he be kicking out that money. Brandon be making that money. I love that shit. When he be showing them messages coming through, $32 for like 8 miles, I'm like, I'm out.
On X. On X.
He make me go gas up.
On X. Yeah, baby.
On X. On X.
I'll
New
be like,
Year's
$38
Eve,
for eight
man,
miles. I'm like, dude, I'm out
New
here.
Year's Eve, I'm gonna make no less than $3,000 between the 31st and the
For the
1st.
people in their cars watching this on the phone, for the people that are going to watch the replay later on, and I'm going to make sure I clip this one and turn it into a short somewhere on X.
Yeah, that's X. This is X.
Yeah.
Now look at Skin saying somebody grows 170G in 2021. I did a spreadsheet that said it was $236,000 was the max I could make a year. If I work full time every week, nonstop, every day, I could make $230,000 in a year. This dude made 170. I believe that. I know he did it.
Between when I was gainfully employed and doing ride sharing at the end of this year, I'm probably peaking that at over 250.
That's what I'm saying. I believe that, man. People don't understand how much money is in these streets, and they saying RideShare is dead. I'm like, no, man.
No.
It's only dead if you think it is. Yep. Every winter, a tree gonna shed its leaves every winter. But next year, you're gonna have bigger leaves with bigger fruits. We gonna have slow periods in RideShare. That's the leaves falling off. Let that shit be slow for a minute. Because
there's too much opportunity.
dude, $2,300 weeks, $2,400 weeks. It's got to
There's
pick
way
back
too much
up.
opportunity out there.
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
lot of
even you
opportunity,
you
man.
can see these channels pop up with just a cell phone. You know, they just
Yep.
start recording with a cell phone, recording with their friends, talking
See,
about
and,
something
and
they're
that's
passionate
something.
about. They cover a niche. So
Frank,
there's
real
way
talk.
too much opportunity out here, especially when it comes to rideshare. The rates that you can actually pull off,
Yeah,
if you're paying attention to what prices are coming on the rides. And the biggest thing that I think off of what Brendan was saying is understand that they're all good rides or they're all bad rides. And it's going to
yeah.
be determined based off of whether or not you're willing to reject it until it becomes a good one. That
That's
same,
it.
that same
Know
good
your
ride,
worth. Know your
bad
worth.
ride at this point.
By
And
the
I'm gonna
way,
tell you right now, this is a good time right now for like how Southwest Airlines is screwed up.
oh
Southwest
my
should have
God,
paired up with Uber and Lyft and said, "We will pay you people." Southwest should have paid us to get these people to where they need to go. People are sitting in
1%
airports
acceptance
for
rate.
days. Was that?
1% acceptance rate.
100%.
That's
I still
crazy.
buck
That
whenever I see that.
29%
Dude.
cancel rate?
Hold on, let me bring that up for the people in the back that can't see it. Hold it there, Brandon.
Flip your camera too. I
One
like it.
percent acceptance rate.
29% cancellation.
Jesus Christ, 29% cancel. Man, I'm surprised he's still on the
Mine's not even
platform.
that bad, but
Jesus,
I'm surprised he's still on the platform, dude.
that's what I'm.
You are the anomaly. Now
See,
your dad probably
the
on
last
Uber. Don't lie. Your dad on
the
Uber. That's why you
last
driving.
hour between 5 and 6, I rejected about like 200 Uber X rides because they just
Yeah,
didn't meet the para criteria.
29% cancel. He canceling 1 out of every 3 rides. Canceling it, not accepting it. He's canceling it.
canceling
He
it.
accepts it and then throws it away.
A lot of the times, I accidentally accept a ride because that shit's like trying to bait
That's
you
your
to click on the
radar.
screen.
Yeah.
Intrusive
No.
pop on your
What?
screen.
So something I don't know if this is happening to everybody, but I got baited a lot because like the app would be like, oh, you got a new
Hey.
reservation request,
Yeah,
and I click on the
Right.
reservation request, and right as I'm clicking on it, I accidentally
A
click
ride
on the
pops
right. I click on a ride request, and I have to
Yep.
cancel because I don't want to do it.
Hey,
Yeah.
all praises in
And then,
Austin
and then
right
when
now.
I check my reservations, I don't have any new reservations.
Hey, Eddie, all praises is living in Austin right now. You and all praises got to link up, man, for lunch.
I got to see this on video, bro. Got to get you two guys.
Hold on. Who's all praises?
Yeah, all praises. He's living downtown Austin right now.
He's there in Austin with you, man. Just like Jesus is there with Jeff in Austin.
Yeah, well, I got to link up with Jesus because I link up with James all the time. James, we run into each other at gas stations here and there, and we just kind of like chop it up before a ride comes through. But a lot of us as drivers, man, we got to go out there and keep each other's backs, keep each other motivated and doing
Yeah,
this.
I've met some of my my subscribers, but
Yeah.
you know,
Ooh, hey,
nobody ever says anything.
Eddie, did you ever pick up that dude from the airport? Did he ever text you back?
No, he never texted me back.
He must have not been able to make it because the airport was all jammed up. No telling.
Yeah, I don't know what
Hey,
was going on. I know there was delays and stuff going on, and
Now, what people don't
he
realize is
you know.
this. So I pick up this guy in Phoenix at the airport. I pick this guy up and I'm riding with him. And he's like, yeah, I'm actually going to see my son. And then I got to fly down to Austin. I said, oh, you going to Austin? He said, yeah. I said, check this out. I got my man Eddie. So I gave him Eddie's phone number and I gave Eddie his, but the flight was all jacked up. But that's how I try to create a private client for Eddie. Now, the dude flies back and forth between Phoenix and Austin all the time. So if me and Eddie can lock this guy in, I mean, we both are sharing the same client. But that's what I want. I want to take care of this guy. You know,
see,
that's how we make this money.
I can do that with all of you guys. I can do that.
Yeah,
I got
Vinny, like that guy that was going to Chicago. What's up, Vinny?
Chicago. I got people going to Chicago. But see now,
put Vinny on timeout.
Yeah,
but when you create that network, like on the other end, they got to complete the network, or I'm gonna look like an idiot.
Yeah.
If I say,
You gotta close that deal. Because the guy, he tipped me out. He was cool, man. He was like, man, I'm going to call you when I get back to Phoenix. I'm like, well, make sure when you get to Austin, you hit Eddie up so Eddie can get you from the airport. You ain't got to use these apps. Just hit Eddie up. He'll take care of you. He's got a nice big Cadillac. He'll take you and your kids around and everything. I mean, there you go. And I don't state other people's prices. I mean, your time and your price is what you state. I don't tell clients, well, he only charges this. I don't say nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but Jeff, I'm going to send him to Chicago and tell him, hey, I got a dude up there in the Porsche. And he's working for less than UberX rate.
He's giving you the Walmart rates. Always the lowest price.
Hey, but you're right
In a
about that though.
Porsche.
You can't price them out. If we're gonna do a friends
Yeah.
and family network,
Yep.
and you know what? That reminds me. Right now, it's a good time to bring this up.
Yeah.
So,
All praises.
King of
Definitely.
Queens over there, my buddy King of Queens in
Yeah.
Chicago created our Discord group. And I know I mentioned this last week. I was gonna wait till next year, but you know what? We're gonna go ahead and open that Discord group up. Anybody who's gonna be interested in joining the Discord group, you're more than welcome. We'll put the link up in the chat here. And then as soon as I remember how to do it, we'll put the link up. You guys can join the Discord. It's free to everybody. Just keep it respectful, or you'll get bounced on your head like a ball on the court. Like the Heat are bouncing the Lakers right now down here in
We're
Miami.
trying to be a group of money makers. Like, look at Sergio. Sergio, he's the guy made 170K gross. I believe it because I did calculations, and it's like you can make over 230,000. 170 is very, very attainable for a few of us. Not all of us, but at least for a few of us. But you gotta want that shit. You gotta get out there and drive and just cut everybody off. Don't text nobody. Don't call nobody. Don't email nobody. Drive. Make that fucking money. Then next thing you say,
170K,
I made enough
Sergio?
for 2 years.
No way.
No, not Sergio. Sergio, by the way, I sent you the
believe
link, brother. I didn't know if you
I
wanted to
believe
come
it.
on tonight or not. But in your email, Serge, you got the link. You know, you are part of the team. You and Chris out there.
Look at Jay. Hey, Jay said the single digit acceptance rate, folks out there.
Who said that? Where's that at?
Yeah, I
Jay
think
said,
yeah,
shout out
Jay.
to all my single digit acceptance rate, folks out there.
If anyone else is part of the 1% club, hey, hit
I'm
me
at
up.
20%. I'm getting there, dog. I'm at 20%. This motherfucker's at 1%.
I'm at
Dude,
5%.
and I'm like 62% on Lyft now and like 50% on Uber. And I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I ain't
Man.
doing
Dude,
it.
are you trying to go for
Ain't giving me no rides.
No.
diamond? We're
You're at
diamond?
Yeah.
You are the 1% club.
No,
Right?
for real.
You are
Hey,
the
that's
1%.
admirable. 1% club and still making bank. Brandon makes bank, and he's at 1%. So that whole top dash or diamond status shit, this blows it out the water.
Damn,
It throws it out. It throws it all out.
It's like when I showed you guys the other day, I put it in the group. Y'all go ahead. I don't know if I put it in here yet or not.
Forte, what's up, brother? What's up, my
I
man?
want to, you could have the best rating in the world, the absolute best rating in the world,
Oh
and
my
it
God,
don't do shit to make you any
Nope.
money.
They
I'm down
won't.
to 67.
I'm at about
Oh, no.
67 on Lyft, and I'm at
You're high.
20% on Uber.
Eddie, you're
Yeah.
high.
Hey, you're
Well,
way too high,
Eddie.
Eddie. You're just
Take
taking
it
that
easy.
money,
Hey,
huh?
I'm working.
What
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm 67. I used to be 95,
Hey, Jay is at
95 or
4%.
something like that.
Bro, you're
Jesus
the high
Christ,
in the
man.
group.
Y'all rates are low, dude. I need to get down there. Y'all are doing something different. I think I need to stop taking $7, $8 rides and bump that shit up a little bit.
A
Because
little.
sometimes I'll take a $7 ride if I'm at the gas station and somebody's like in the apartments next to me. I'll get him and just take him
Jay,
down the
once you
street.
start playing with the pair app, you don't worry. Your acceptance rate will go down hard.
I'm on it. I got to go watch your video. I'm going to go watch your video again. I'm going to go watch
You're
it.
gonna have
And
to get that sound.
I'm doing it. Yeah, we got some low rates in here. Damn. Like I said, I'm at 66
Oh,
on
No,
these guys
one.
are
that
all high.
1%.
Look at that. 35%.
That 1% is. Look at that. 28%,
Jesus
35.
Christ. Y'all ain't
Well,
kicked off the
I'm at
app
29%.
yet?
Oh,
cancellation.
cancellation. Never mind. That dude's
That's
20% cancellation. That's way too high.
That's this chain right here is proof that you can go out there and be a smart driver and not be kicked off the app. These are all smart drivers, man. This shit's 35%. That's 1 out of every 3 rides.
Jay's over here in the single
dude,
digit club. He's lower
the
than
cherry
me.
pickers of the
He's at
cherry
4%.
pickers for real. Jesus Christ.
We have a question. Oscar's asking, does the percentage make a difference?
Well,
Brandon.
Does it make a difference in what you're getting?
No, not at all.
It hasn't made a difference for me. I still get rides, and I still get really good rides. So
yeah, but if you guys listen to Sergio's, he was making a good point on his last live, was that, sooner or later they were gonna make acceptance rates was gonna be like mandatory.
interesting.
Yeah,
Man, how you
it's
gonna
gonna
force
be.
somebody to drive somewhere they don't want to go?
And I think it's gonna go that route.
Yeah.
If it's 3:00 in the morning and I'm
Maybe
picking
for
up
less
somebody and I know it's
populated
a shady
areas,
area,
but when I'm getting 180 UberX requests a minute, there's no way they're gonna deactivate me.
yeah, that's crazy. Because I mean, you can sit and hear Brandon's go off. It's like bing, bing, like nonstop. Mine don't do that. His goes off nonstop. I'm like, dude, it's like that's just what it is in my area. And so they can't ding people like that don't take all that trash. It's a lot of trash. It's like,
29
damn.
CR is going to get the hook.
Yeah, I think it'll be against independent contractor rules. Because if somebody says, "Hey, I want you to take your car there," it's a dirt road. Because some places I go, there's dirt roads, and you have a car with really thin tires, and it's construction areas of people building houses. I'm not fixing the flat at 3 o'clock in the morning. I know the areas of construction that I don't go at 3 in the morning. Uber can't force me to go fix a flat at 3 in the morning. It ain't happening. I don't do those areas that early. It's like there's nobody out there. I'll get shot trying to put a tire on. It's like, nope.
Yep, and
Same for me,
Teslas,
Jay.
man, when Teslas pick up those freaking nails like nothing,
Yeah,
man.
I
I'm
don't
glad I
like
And then
haven't got a flat yet. I'm
no,
very
and you need a plug kit for the Tesla. You need a plug kit because if you get a flat tire, you ain't got no spare.
Nah,
You
I
ain't got
got a
no
plug
spare.
in both
Vinny,
of my back
Vinny
tires.
flexing his perfect 5.0 rating.
The only reason I'm bringing this up is because we talked about what Uber's going to try to do with this acceptance rating.
Yeah,
This number right here means
customer
squat
satisfaction.
diddly do, means
Yep.
nothing. Nothing. It
That's
don't
why
get
people
you
be like, I'm gonna
paid.
give you 2 stars. So
It don't get you paid to be a 5.0, perfect 5.0 on Uber. Y'all know this is tough to do. It's based on 500 rides, right? And that, but
500 ratings, not 500 rides.
you're okay. You're past 500 ratings,
yeah.
right?
which is annoying because a lot of people don't rate.
See, all
So it
praises
takes
is like
forever to
me.
get here. And even though that says that don't do shit for my pocket. They're still
I
sending
Nothing.
me
just
this.
got up to like a
Absolutely.
4.99.
They're
I
still
be
sending
hanging around
trash guys like
4.9.
this.
It does. It
Trash
does.
guys like
Vinny,
this.
Vinny. It does on Lyft though. Remember, if
Yeah.
you fall below like 4.85 on Lyft, you can't do Lux or Lux Black anymore.
Oh, you can't
Oh,
do that
that's
on Uber either, but that's not my point. My point is,
What?
so you got to keep the higher rating, 4.85 or better on both platforms to keep the
the
upper
higher
platform.
tier
You
service.
look at
Yeah,
Sergio. He
Lux,
just said
Premier,
Sergio says what you're saying. Ratings don't mean nothing. Sergio
don't
just
mean
said it, and
shit.
I believe that because I've had some
Don't mean
crappy
nothing.
ratings and it's not affected much. It's like so
And then,
people are
and
like, I'm
then
gonna give you 2 stars, so I'll give you 2 back. I don't know what to tell you. It's
exactly.
like,
So then you got this stuff like this. This is our holiday quest in South
Oh, what's it
Florida.
say?
bruh.
If look, you got two quests on New Year's Eve, right? You got one from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Do 4 rides, we'll give you an extra $10. Do 9 rides, we'll give you an extra $30.
So $30 is that they gonna give you a $20 bill and a $10 bill, or is it 20 and 2 fives? How are they giving you the 30? That's the main point.
Ooh, the
Is it
flip
30 singles?
no.
If it's 30 singles, we can go to the strip club. So it's
No,
worth
for 13 rides, he's getting $40.
it.
Jeff.
I
Make it
want
right.
30 singles, Uber. Give me 30 singles. I gotta stop by
Jeff.
candy store real quick.
Jeff, it's getting hot in here, Jeff.
See my. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Hold on.
I mean my rag, my drip rag, my
I
drip
know
rag.
for real. That's funny shit. That's funny shit.
But anyway,
No, man, but for
yeah,
real,
but when
yeah.
you but go ahead, Eddie. I'm sorry.
Mine is $15 for 4 and 75 for 11.
Yep.
See, that's insane.
And then
Let's
New
see,
Year's
mine is-
Eve is 3 for 20 and 10 for 90.
Well, see, even Mr. Gambit said what
I
I
mean,
be
you get
saying.
90. You get
They're
$90
charging
for
people
10.
$100 and giving us like 20 and 30
That's
bucks.
super right.
In
This is
Chicago,
South.
it's 5 for 25, and then 2 more for an extra 80. So
This is
I
South
do
Florida.
12,
We talking about
12 rides for
Okay.
$105.
So
Nah.
mine
everybody
is
comes to Miami and Fort Lauderdale for New Year's Eve. They're either in Vegas as the number 1 destination, and Miami is the number 2 destination. Well, let me
For New
rephrase that.
Year's?
Vegas, New York, Miami. Those are the top 3 destinations for New Year's Eve. And this
I
is
can
what they're
see it.
giving us?
Yeah. Now, see, even New Jay, we the same. We both
Amen.
got the same market. It's just, I don't know. Jesus knows, man. These
mine
people out here,
is 4 rides for $15 and then
New
10
Year's
rides
Eve.
for 60.
That's 4 a.m.
Yeah, the New Year's
yeah.
Eve, and then the New Year's 3 rides $15 and 9 rides for 75.
See, if it's raining, I don't drive in the rain. I don't do it. I got rear-ended in the rain already before in that damn Jeep. People just sliding around, man. They don't. These streets in Arizona don't get enough rain, so that oil and antifreeze it forms a slick surface. So there's a lot of wrecks when it rains in Arizona. Man, it is wrecks everywhere. Police everywhere. Fire
So
trucks
you're
everywhere.
meaning to
It's
tell
crazy.
me you're not going to drive on the busiest night of the year?
Nah, my car's worth too much. I mean, what I'm gonna make $1,000 and I'm gonna lose a $40,000 car? It's like
I'm
dude.
gonna
I
I'm gonna
have a
drive.
video on my channel about
I'm gonna
being
drive.
rear-ended in the rain. I got the
I'm
video
gonna
on my
drive,
channel.
but not too late.
Yeah, I got the video on my channel showing the dude hitting me and me pulling him with the winch on the front of my Jeep out of the street. I mean, dude, he totaled his car. His car is on the video total. I just had to get a new bumper and my frame's kind of arced in the back. But that's how people drive all the time in the rain out here. It is like nothing uncommon to see streets of just accidents in Arizona in the rain. It's not uncommon. You see it all the time.
Hey, hold on. Mr. Gambit is cheating on Sergio. What the fuck?
No,
Nah, I like Melvin's
Hey,
comment.
Mr. Gambit.
We need a
Mr.
cherry
Gambit. We have all learned to get along, my brother. We all get along. The right ones know how to do it. The real ones know how to hang. The
We tell
busters,
you, hey,
bums, they're just bums
Yeah.
complaining somewhere else, bro. We're
if
good.
you're about that money and you're about that life, we want you to sit at the table with us. This is the board table. We want you to sit at the table with us. The complainers, they all at City Hall with poster boards and popsicle sticks and shit mad. We ain't mad. We trying to figure out how to make more money. That's what I'm trying to do.
And
Well,
Melvin's
got
right.
to
We
here,
need a pickup award. Forget
And
the
stealing
diamond
burritos.
status.
here in
No.
Texas, I don't think anybody's gonna want to mess with any rideshare drivers.
Hey, Eddie,
Everybody's gonna be
do
strapped
they
in.
steal burritos in Austin, Texas?
I don't know about burritos.
He
But
said, "Thank you. I think I'll take a
Jeff,
seat."
you going up there, right?
That's
Jeff,
if they
some
try to
point.
say if they try to take something, they ain't gonna get too far.
Kiki stupid popsicles. No, but it's real though. Man, we doing something out here, man.
All
We
right.
trying to create that. We've been hearing too much about ride. Like people are surprised at what rideshare drivers make. They get in the car. How do you afford this car? You're just a rideshare driver. I'm like, how much do you think we make? People don't
Bro.
value us.
They have
We're
a really
appealing
bad
to the
misconception of
valuable
it.
Yeah.
You think you get that? I get that question every fucking day, man.
Yeah, it's like, how in the hell do you afford this? What do you what do you think I make? $10
I
an
actually
hour?
never
What
get
do you
that
really think
question.
I
That's
make?
actually surprising.
Why
Yeah.
is that
Never
so
had
hard to
somebody ask
understand,
me how
though?
can I afford the Tesla.
But
I mean-
why is that so hard to understand?
You know, on my app itself, when people order when they order the ride, it's as us like what am I a quote. I was like just ask how I could afford a Tesla. You know,
Yeah,
and my passengers themselves they asked, it's like, how can you afford a Tesla? I was like, you just go to work.
that's
Go to
it.
work.
Gotta work. Go to
Go to
work.
work. Just go
Asking
out.
for it, you
Mr.
ain't gonna
Gambit,
get it.
you
You
are
gotta go out
correct.
there and take it.
You are
'Cause
correct.
being asking
Sergio
is
is the
life.
man. We try to get Sergio on the channel all the time. He is an honorary kingpin of the team.
That's right. That's right.
He's eating sushi right now. So I got to let him know.
How can you afford sushi? You're a rideshare driver. You should be eating
Yeah,
ramen
exactly,
noodles.
Sergio.
You should be eating some customers. You should be eating a stolen fucking burrito or something like that. What are you doing?
A can of tuna fish. You ain't allowed to have sushi. You got to have tuna fish.
How much money do you got, Sergio? What? Man.
You know, I can't see. This is exactly what I mean about my channel. See, I put my video up, $1,481. That's how much I made,
Yeah.
and I get more views when I do bad.
Because negativity
Of
sells.
course.
And I tell people all the time, a lot of the views on our
Now
channel
it's
when it's
in 2
bad shit,
days.
no, but
In 2 days.
the bad shit on our channel is being watched by people who no longer do rideshare to confirm why they no longer do rideshare. They're like, see, this motherfucker sucks. Look how horrible he's doing. That man, all my negative channels,
Yeah.
all my negative videos get like 1 million views. It's a bunch of people in their office going, see, this is why I don't do rideshare. Look at this shit. But yet my good videos where I'm banking, motherfucker, get like 8 people to watch that motherfucker. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. And you do good and people don't care, but when you do bad, man, they watch really quick.
It's a lot of ex-drivers trying to confirm
Haters,
why they
man.
don't drive no more. They want to know, they want to prove that they made a good decision by not driving. That's it. And I'm cool. If you want to prove, knock yourself the fuck out. But when we make that
and
money
by the way,
for us,
and
be
by
like,
the
you know
way,
what, dude? I'm glad you did it.
I've been doing the Para app, and it's just figuring it out is a damn pain.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
Well,
it's
that's what
not.
Brandon's about to do
he
another
just keeps.
video for us. He's doing another
Shut
video,
I'll
up.
but
do
I
another
need
video and I'll be more descriptive about it. It's
So,
not as difficult as you
we
think.
got to be
So
honest.
I
We
think
got to be honest about something. We got to be honest about. I don't want to get away before we get into par because I know that creates a whole conversation, a good
at that.
conversation. But listen, we got to be honest. The apps are bending us over.
Oh, we
But
know
that's
it.
not but that doesn't mean that you still can't get out there and get that money.
yeah.
There's still opportunities to get out there and get that money.
Yep.
Oh
Look at
boy,
that.
we're getting all right. We're getting auto
$140
bombs
an hour.
here. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
We got a lot of money
y'all,
makers in this chat, man.
y'all
Yeah,
go
I
on your
lost
Twitch
access
chats
to the
and ban
chat.
this guy.
Well,
Yep.
it
Oh,
says
and just
reload.
Eddie, I don't know if I told you, but you guys are moderators. And for those who don't know, everybody's streaming out to not only their personal channels. We got about 10 different channels going right now. So everybody's personal channel plus the RideShare Garage is live tonight.
Yeah.
You're on my channel. You're on Jeff's channel. You're on
Steven's
Steven's channel. You're on Eddie's channel. Brandon's Twitch, my Twitch. So we got a lot going out. But you guys, everybody here, I made moderators. Kiara, I made you a moderator also on the 2 channels. So if you see somebody spamming the chats, bounce them like they stole something. Smack shit out of them.
Well, the chat
All
looks
right, go
like
ahead.
is y'all chat still live or whatever?
No, my chat died.
No,
My chat's good.
keep going.
No, my
No,
chat. Well, my chat pops up on here, right? Yeah. Everybody's
It's
chat
just
should
Hey,
pop up, right?
yeah, but Mr. Gambit, the difference between tuna fish being still considered sushi is the tuna fish you go to the grocery store and you buy, you got to pop the can. Sushi, they cutting that mess up for you right then and there and they give you ginger. It's like kissing you before they bend you over. There's a big difference, bro,
For real,
between
for
tuna
real.
fish and sushi.
They're all the same thing.
I'm about to
Nah,
reload
hell.
my page.
All right, so
Fish is-
J777, the power of para. Bro, Brandon, you're going to have to do some stuff with para, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I got people reloading.
I thought the video I made explained it well enough, but I guess not. I'll have to do a
No.
more detailed.
you're gonna-
video.
Everybody's market is different. I tried your settings.
Well,
I tried your
The
settings,
no
but it
troll
was
zone. I
not
like
that
it.
way.
No troll
Okay,
zone.
okay. So I'll just say this right now before getting too crazy. It will only work if you're in an area with lots of short rides, meaning 5 miles or less.
Yeah.
If you're in an area where you get a lot of long distance trips, it will not work because it's not built like that. It is most efficient for those short rides, so you can bang them going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It works great for me because 90% of my rides are short rides.
Yep, make that.
So like for Vinny's got to go to downtown Fort Lauderdale or Brickell, where he's going to get a lot of short 1 mile drives. Then Para will work great for him there.
Right.
Eddie, you got to go to downtown Dallas and just try to hit like those short trips over there.
So wait, so you put
Jay,
so what
you
you
got to
do
go to
is
Phoenix and in the middle of Phoenix and hit those short rides there. It's not going to work everywhere. It's going to you know your area, know where all the short rides are, and then that's when Para is most effective.
See, and I love that you're saying that, Brandon, because that clears up a lot of what's the right word? Not misunderstanding, but it makes the picture clearer of when and when not to apply one of these apps.
The analytics.
Yeah, it makes it easier, so you know if. Hey, are you a silent?
Because like Vinny, if he's trying to do a ride from his house and he gets a one ping every 5 minutes, it's not going to work.
I'd have to say that's a little bit different. It's a little bit different from what you're saying because in my area, I do get long rides often, and I still can get higher rated rides coming in consistently, or at least coming in enough for Para to be able to parse those out and be able to take a long distance ride that's going to pay me a lot more. Really, what you're saying here is the filtering difference is going to be different, but Para is still useful for giving you the information up front on the ride that you're doing, as well as giving you a graphical view of where you're going rather than just telling you a city and the destination you're going to. Because most addresses don't mean anything to me, but when I see it on a map, okay, now I know I'm going this far away from this airport, or I'm coming outside of the area that I want to stay in.
Yeah.
I set my filters when it's really crazy to so high that the app can't pay me that much to where it'll basically decline any rides longer than 5 miles, because that
It's
anything
slow.
longer than 5 miles, that's when the rates start deteriorating.
Yeah, it's definitely slow. Definitely slow. I stopped driving last night at about what 2:30 in the morning, right before it started raining. I haven't been driving almost
Like
more than
I'll
24
say
hours.
this. Last night I got a ping for $28 to drive a half mile.
Was it raining out there? Is this? Well, it's still snow out there, ain't it?
It's 3:30 in the morning. Everyone was already asleep because nobody cared enough to know that the Radius nightclub was letting out, and there's thousands of people trying to get a ride all at the same time.
That's nuts. Shoot. Hey,
And
Frank. Frank down in Casa Grande. Are you getting a lot of people from the airport to go back to Casa Grande or go to Maricopa though? Because a lot of us drivers aren't doing that. Like the ones that live here in Phoenix, we're not doing that. So are you getting all of those rides, taking them back? Because I know he comes up a lot to get to drive Phoenix, but I wonder if he's taking people back too. Because I leave those rides for Casa Grande people. I don't take them on purpose. I won't take them. Yeah, Maricopa. Yeah, see, I won't take Maricopa rides because I'm thinking you guys need rides back home. So when I see a ride saying Maricopa for like $38 or $40, I just leave it alone because I'm like, there's a driver here that needs that to go home, and I won't even touch it.
Did I hear somebody mentioned there was a driver in a group somewhere that was complaining that Lyft Lux drivers were taking regular Lyft basic rides away? Did you guys hear
Yeah,
that?
I saw a video on that. Yeah,
Somebody said that that the basic platforms X and Lyft were
we're
complaining
dropping
that
down.
the upper platform drivers were taking their rides away.
But I think it's like what Brandon said. UberX will just keep moving
So
rates up.
so here's what's happening. To explain that, I know exactly what's happening. After a ride gets declined so many times, or there's just straight up not enough basic drivers, the app will bump up to the higher tier. So so
Exactly.
whoever said that there's a shortage of basic rides is definitely high on something, probably fentanyl, to think that that's possible.
Well, yeah, but Brandon too, right? So understand. Well, let's try. We got to be a little compassionate here too, because a lot of these rides are coming in for the basic platforms. They're coming in so cheap, and if everybody's telling them, "Look, don't take that trash ride. Don't take that trash ride. Know your worth." Right? Throw away the garbage. Decline the garbage, which is the right thing to do, right? And then they start throwing it up to us. Now, we don't know if that ride's coming because somebody down below didn't take the ride and they bumped them up. We don't know
Yeah,
that after the
we
ride's
don't know.
already
Yeah,
started.
we
From
don't. We
my
don't know.
And
personal
then,
experience, Lyft Basic is trash. Uber, 9 times out of 10, will pay more for a
Yeah,
basic
Lyft
ride
Basic
than
is
Lyft.
garbage. Yep,
Lyft,
Lyft Basic. I drive Lyft all the time. It's
anyone
worse
who
than
does Lyft
UberX.
Basic rides is just wasting their time.
Yeah, that's why I only do
yeah, but
Lux
you know
on
what?
Lyft.
Some people got no choice though, and so
Yeah,
we got to be
Okay,
empathetic.
for an area, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and that's all your options you have, so be it. I'm talking about
Heather said,
more.
"Ooh,
Talking about
Jesus."
areas with. I'm talking about other more condensed areas.
Right?
That's
No,
funny.
and I get that. And listen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say
I'm the
it. I hate to say
bulldog.
it.
No.
I hate to say it. I hate to
Yeah,
say it. Hold
I
on.
won't
Hold
take
on.
like lower tier rides because I think it's stealing. When you steal good rides from those guys, that's money that they could use. So I'll stay on Lux. But if
It's
Lyft
about
will
to get
give
hot
me
in here.
something, cool, I'll take it. But I won't drop down because they don't get a lot of good rides. So anyone they get, that should be
Exactly.
for them. I won't touch it. I won't touch it.
Mhm.
Exactly. Cannot drop down on the rides, man.
Because
That's
it's
the
cheating
only thing.
drivers. We got
That's
to
the
stay
only thing an upper
unified,
platform
man.
driver can do, though. But the
Yeah.
only thing an upper platform driver can do is not to drop down.
Yeah,
And
just
not
hang
only
out
does
at the
that
gas
help
station
with
like I do. I just hang out at the gas
yeah,
station like, well, I'm not dropping down
but
just to stay busy because I'm gonna take a driver's good ride that can't come up. And now he's gonna have a hard time paying his weekly bills or whatever because I'm screwing around in the lower tier category, stealing all the good rides. I shouldn't do that. That's not right. I mean,
I would
we
agree.
gotta be a team. If we're all trying to get a touchdown on the other side, then we all gotta stay on this side and push toward that touchdown. We can't be playing against each other all the time. Because we play against each other, we ain't never gonna make it down the field. Shut up, Eddie.
Rick, Rick says, I think it'll be interesting to talk about after New Year's how much we all did. Then talk about any specific strategies to see what worked best. What areas did you stay in? I
Yeah.
agree wholeheartedly. And that was going to bring me to my first question of the night that it only took us 50 minutes to get to.
I got 10 minutes left, Vinny.
Yes, I know.
It's
In,
messed up.
in 60 seconds or less around the table, how did everybody do for Christmas week? Meaning, was it above average? Was it the same? Or was it below average? Starting with you, Brandon, Mr. Paraman.
Christmas week for me was the worst week of the year for me.
Okay. For myself, it was the worst week I've had driving Christmas on Uber in time 7 years. Eddie.
Uh-huh.
Was
That's your answer.
What is it?
the answer?
Hey, were you paying attention?
No,
No,
no.
I think that was the answer.
I think that was
Was
the
it-
answer.
Thanks, Frank.
Did
I
you not
appreciate
see
it,
his
bro.
video? Didn't you see his latest video? He only made $1,450 something
Ooh, oh
using his
my.
Yeah, I think
$5
that's
email.
1,400. Yep.
Yeah, he
And
made under
More
1,500.
than what I made.
He's a bum. He's wasting
Yeah.
his time during the day. He's a bum. He only made 1,500 last week. He's a
Only.
bum. Only a
See,
bum.
forget
and
that. I take 1,500 on any week. That's still $86,000.
But Eddie's a bum. He's wasting his time with trying to be like
With
other guys on
RideShare,
YouTube that he follows.
yeah, he shouldn't be talking to his buddies
You're
on RideShare
You're
Garage.
an $86,000 a year bum.
yeah,
Steven, how was LA?
it's and another one. She just wants me to stop doing it, and you know,
I don't want to talk
dude.
about it.
Yeah,
It was
it's
How
just
bad.
was
like, you
LA?
know, it's just
Yeah,
like
it was
you don't
not
get it.
good.
You don't get it. You don't get it. And he keeps going. He keeps going, and he just doesn't get it. I was like, dude, I was like, I'm not gonna be freaking, 55 years old and be doing this crap. I was like, you crazy? Okay, I don't care if he's a freaking Tesla.
Well, that's
I'll
the
say,
problem.
He be
There's people
mad.
with the
He's getting
mindset that they
mad.
have the life
He
of
be riding
position.
Eddie. He be riding Eddie's ass.
He's getting mad, bro. He's getting mad. Look at
Mad,
you. See,
bro.
he
yeah,
went from happy-go-lucky to some
I'm gonna
motherfucker.
start putting the
listen,
Captain
I'm
Caveman on
surprised.
Eddie's videos next. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm surprised he's not in here. Is he in
No,
here?
oh, that's funny.
No.
That's funny.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You'd
I'm
have to check on your chat.
So
Steven,
yeah, California,
LA,
LA,
no
it
bueno.
wasn't good.
Double
No
too.
way.
So
It
No
was
bueno.
real rough. Yeah, the maps were really bad. Even toward the end of the night, where it started spiking up, bad still. All twos and hardly any rides coming.
I bet Kira killed it on Christmas.
Oh,
Gerald
right,
was
but
already-
I forgot. I'm sorry. Remember, I told you earlier that it had actually switched up because I stopped focusing on driving people and I started getting deliveries, and then those deliveries were at like $40 an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
oh,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when I switched over, and my brother, he literally said that he was out. He was getting so many deliveries that he basically got tired and he just went
He was
home.
killing it. Killing it.
Yeah, he was knocking it out. So
See, there you
yeah,
go.
he's up in San Jose though. So
See, there you go. Shit.
yeah.
All right. And Jeff,
But so
Jeff, the bulldog.
Shit. Well,
Jeff.
I was aiming
Wait,
for
wait, Jeff.
man.
When you're not busy tearing YouTubers a new asshole, how was your week?
That's not true. Not true. No,
I
but
told you it was gonna be hot in here tonight. I told
man,
you.
you stupid.
Told
You
y'all before
stupid.
we came on, it was gonna be hot.
Hey, I was aiming for 2 G's that week, man, and I think I came out about $1,700 That was it, with tips and everything. And even though it was less than what I was going for, I didn't work on Christmas Day. I just didn't want to get up. I cannot consider it a bad week. A bad week to me would be, mechanical breakdowns, failures, lack of orders coming through. It takes a lot for me to consider something a bad week. Even a slow week to me is a good week because it gives me time to figure shit out and recharge. It's kind of like playing in a game and somebody benches you for like half of a quarter. That's a good bench because it recharges you up. And when you get back off that bench, you finna kill. You done got 2 alley-oops. You done hit a couple of 3-pointers. Sometimes you need that slow period to sit you down for a minute. So a bad week for me is hard to say. I mean, I have good weeks all the time. I mean, I was close to $2,000, but not quite $2,000. But whatever. I didn't hit my goal, but it's cool. It's cool. I didn't get super.
Kiara said the same thing. Monday was really good.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Yep.
but
Yep.
oh, there he is. Okay. By the way, so Frank is saying he had his worst rider on Christmas night. First time I had to drop a rider off at Chevron. Damn, bro, you gave him the boot on
Hey,
Christmas
that's
at
the
the
shit
gas
I'm talking
station.
about. I love that because I said in my video, pull up and drop the ass off at Quick Trip. I love you,
Mhm.
Frank. That's what I'm talking about. Do that. That's what you
He
do,
dropped on
man.
Christmas Day.
It should be an honor
On
to
Christmas
ride in your
Day.
car. You don't owe them
Yes.
nothing. If they
Respect
trip,
your
How bad
get
was
driver.
out. Get out.
how
Hashtag
bad must
respect your
that rider
I
driver.
have
love
been?
that. That's what I'm talking about. Stand up.
How bad
Stand up.
must that rider have been to get dropped off at a gas station on Christmas Day?
They got to realize, man, we
Woo,
value who we are. Get out my car if you ain't
woo.
playing by my rules. Get out.
Yes.
I don't care. In the ride. Get out. And
Oh, you wanted to eat my
when people
ride?
start
Start out
respecting
with it.
drivers and stop thinking we some broke people making $10 an hour, they'll start respecting our car. Don't put your feet in my seats. Don't put your feet on my dash. Don't do nutty shit. Just
Don't leave
ride. This
trash.
is my car. Enjoy the ride. That's it. Just like
All right.
respect it or be like Frank at Chevron. You got to get out.
All right.
Frank,
I have,
So,
I have
Frank,
never
for me,
kicked
I
out
have a
anybody on my
zero
car yet.
tolerance towards eating.
hold
Yeah.
on.
If I tell them, if I say, hey, I ask that you don't eat in the car, and they continue eating, I immediately stop and kick them out. Zero
Man,
tolerance towards that.
dude.
Yep.
Because they'll
I'm
leave
You
a
ever
with
mess
had
you
in
there.
your
somebody
car.
throw
People will
stuff into
drop
your
shit
car
all in
and
your
then
car
leave?
and not care. Yeah. What'd
Yeah,
you
and
say,
then I'll
Steve?
charge them $80 cleaning fee. No problem.
There you go. There
Whack
you
whack.
go. Because people will leave stuff in your car and not care. And we got to stop the car, not drive to the next person, clean everything up, let the
Yeah.
seats dry because I wipe mine down and now when they dry, I can go pick somebody up now. Now that takes time, and we ain't getting paid for that time. That's downtime. So whenever they mess our car up, the more downtime we take, the less money we make. So we gotta minimize downtime, keep them wheels moving, keep that car clean, man. You gotta go.
Jeff, you had an interesting video today. Well, you had a couple of them today, but the one with the
Oh,
uh, the, yeah, we ain't gonna say what it was. We ain't gonna do that.
dropping the people
That's
off right.
censored.
I'm 2 houses down from the police station. 2 houses down from the police station. When I pulled over, I'm like, well, there's a lot that's kind of lit up. I'm gonna go in this parking lot and clean my car out. I pull into the parking lot. It's the police station. I didn't know that because I'm in the middle of
Bro,
nowhere. I have
you
no
had
light
enough.
source, dude. I'm
You
like,
had
well, it's light in this parking lot. Jeez,
you had enough Mary Jane in the back seat to do 10
man.
years,
Yeah. Oh, and it smelled. It smelled.
bro.
That stuff was hitting.
Oh,
Whatever
Bro,
they hit,
It was
it was
loud.
hitting.
y'all
Yeah, it
y'all
was
didn't see his
loud.
video? Hey, listen, everybody out there in YouTube land on all the channels. Go to when you get a chance, go to Uber Jeep AZ's channel
put
and
the
check
link up.
out
Put the
his
link up.
video.
Yeah, the link.
The
I
video
had
today.
flowers in
Sweet,
the back
somebody,
seat.
yeah,
For
you ain't
real.
Oh, I
lying,
can grab
Kira.
it. I'll grab it.
You ain't lying.
Yeah,
Kira
I
had
had
flowers.
flowers in the back. Man, because I started driving, I was like, man, what's that smell? I turned the light on and turned around. I was like, you're kidding me. You're kidding. So I said, well, there's a parking lot that's kind of lit up. Let me pull in there. Had no idea I was pulling into the police station.
Oh,
Yeah, man. They pulled the Bob Marley in the back of his car, bro. That
Man,
was the Bob
man,
Marley,
man. It
man.
was all in the seats and
Oh
everything.
my God, that was
And
yeah,
luckily,
because the
like
smell
I
is
said,
hard to get off.
I could have
Yeah.
been
and
picking up.
bro,
I could have been dropping somebody up and picking somebody up immediately. They would have gotten in the car and been like, "What the hell you been doing in your car, man?" I'm like, "Fuck, that's not me. That's not mine."
so Jay's got a good question here, and it kind of ties into what we're talking about, right? Hey, princess, we see you back there, Eddie's princess. She disappeared.
Yeah, look at
I
her,
think your daughter's looking for you, Eddie.
Frankie.
Eddie,
My man Frank's
I
like, man, that's hilarious.
think my
Frank,
niece
man,
is
I
looking
swear, out of
for you.
What was
all
the name of
places
that
that was
video?
lit up, I didn't. It couldn't be a school. It couldn't be a gas station. Out of all places that was lit up, I pulled in and I'm
Oh,
like, it said Maricopa Salt River Police Department. I'm like, at that point, I'm not backing up because then I look guilty if I back up. I'm like, no, fucking pull on me and bug it. Because I'm like, if you throw that shit in
yeah,
reverse
you
and
gotta
take off,
drop
the cops gonna
it.
chase me. So I like pulled
All
over
right,
because I was
hey,
wiping my car down. And like,
y'all
got a
got to
little
check it
bag, I
out.
scooped it all up into the baggie. I was like, forget that.
The
I'm
link,
not
the link
running
is
because
in
then
the
I look
chat.
guilty. I'm just gonna do it while I'm there.
The link is in the chat. Y'all got to go check it out, man.
That Jeff's
That
flower
might
delivery.
be the absolute funniest Uber video I've ever seen. Because you can't make that up. You just
That's
can't make
fun.
that up.
Dude, that's
You,
just funny as hell. The flower delivery, man.
you cannot make it up, man.
Dropping off
Anyway,
your roses. Like, sheesh. Jesus Christ.
okay. So Jay's question was, if you no, damn it, I got to go back and find it. He was asking about if you do a cleaning report, can you still drive? Yes. Once you have your pictures and you've submitted them to Uber, depending on what the mess is, if you can get your car cleaned up and back on the road, by all means. If it's a puker, it might not be that easy, and you might need
Yeah.
a professional cleaning. That just depends on, no pun intended, how dirty you want to ride. Like I know I have it, Eddie has it. I'm sure the other guys got it too. We
Yeah.
keep cleaning supplies in the car, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I keep
Keep
them in
back
you
there.
have to.
the car,
My must-haves.
and we got links and everything else below, in all our channels for the cleaning supplies and vacuums and everything. So just, I mean, you should keep at least interior cleaner, leather cleaner if you got leather. You need a
Yeah.
portable vacuum
Look at
because
room service coming up. Room
Look at that
service.
oh, look at
cart.
this guy. Okay, so not only is he the king of queens and the power king, he is also chief detailer in charge. Look at
This
dude, and he
dude.
lives in a condo.
This
Look
dude.
how he doesn't get to the elevator.
I got everything I need. If someone throws up in my car, I drive right back to my garage. I clean that shit
Hey.
up in 2 hours. I collect my $100 and whatever fee, and I go back out and start driving.
Hey, Brandon, the dude that'll wash his own car, he'll wash his own shit and stand next to it and do this.
I do wash my
He
own car.
doesn't have
I
that
do wash
car.
my own car a lot of the time.
Jeff,
I
Jeff,
don't in the
Jeff.
winter though.
You know what he doesn't have on that cart?
What's
He
that?
ain't got a washcloth.
There you go.
Ah.
Bam.
He got a washcloth. He got a washcloth. He's
Said
He
another
probably got a
washcloth.
couple.
Another washcloth.
willing to have a washcloth. No, that's a microfiber cloth. That's different.
Yeah, that's
That's
our
not- yeah, that's
washcloth.
not the same.
You don't wash your ass with a microfiber cloth.
No, man.
You need
Then-
you need a washcloth.
he said it's soft though. It's super soft.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no, but I do a lot of nightclubs and stuff like that. So girls like to wear, that glitter stuff they put all over their body and shit. So it'd be all in my seats. So when I drop them off, I gotta wipe my seats out because they got glitter makeup all over them. And otherwise, the next person that gets in has glitter makeup all over them.
Oh,
Now
I get that
you
a lot
walk
too.
in the
That's what I
house,
carry
it's
I get
portable
that
like,
all
"Oh, you
over
got
my
this
car.
glitter
But look
all
at
over
what
you and
Kiara
shit." I'll
said.
be like,
Yeah, but that glitter stuff is hard to
You
clean.
definitely need
It
It
gets
is.
stuck
home
in.
deliveries too.
yeah, that's
One
why
time
I can't vacuum it. I have to like wipe it out of the seats. It has to be wiped up because it's like makeup, glitter makeup everywhere.
I was
we
so
don't get
glad
paid
that
for
I
that
had
shit.
floor mats
Travis,
because I
too
had
much
to
fun
drink
here.
all of my car too, Kiara.
Yeah. Well, Uber
That
needs a
was-
button on our phone that
I was able to
tells
just
that
pick it
says
up,
glitter.
dump
So
it.
when I hit that glitter button, they give me a little extra fucking time so I can go pick somebody else up.
Me.
They be like, okay, you got to get a
Glitter
coffee,
bomb,
you got to
that's
use
for
the bathroom. I'm like, no, this is glitter. I got to clean glitter. This is going to be a minute. Because that shit will get on everybody's clothes and everybody get out looking all
Oh, that's
shimmery
a
and
good
shit. I'm
point.
like,
Eddie says
you
to
said
carry
all the
a
strippers,
lint
man.
roller.
Hey, you right though, man. Because I drive nights. I drive till 4 a.m. Ain't no drivers out. All
Good
the strip
idea,
clubs
Frank.
close at like 3, 4 a.m. So every girl I pick up is a stripper with glitter all over her, man.
I pick up more.
Oh yeah, that's right. Is that right there?
Yeah, because I do
I pick
nights,
up
so
more
I'm
lady
picking up all
friends
the
than
girls from the
strippers.
clubs.
I pick up a lot of lady friends at late at night.
Yeah. Going to other friends' houses.
Hold on. So when we do this trip, over to Phoenix,
He said, "Who's Daniel Cormier?"
so when we do this trip to Phoenix, it's gonna be I'm not. Oh, what the fuck?
He said, "What? What was that?"
Call me by surprise.
Ooh, duct tape. Oh, I forgot about. You can just wrap it like this and do like this. I totally forgot. You can wrap it in a circle and do like
Man,
this.
you pull out duct tape with a stripper in the car.
That's
your ass
why I
going to
love
jail.
these drivers out here, man. We got some of the smartest drivers be jumping
good
around.
idea.
That shit's gonna save me a lot of time. I totally forgot about duct tape.
Richie hustles. Yeah, Richie, man. Very
I know
slow
I got
week.
some duct tape in here. I know I got some.
All right,
Very
so
slow.
Daniel Cormier, yeah, he used to be the UFC World Heavyweight Champ.
Oh,
And you know what? You kind of look like y'all two kind of look alike.
I probably
No,
am him, and I'm
seriously,
driving
you
now.
both
No,
got
I'm
the
just
same haircut. You both got the same haircut.
shit, I'm the Daniel Cormier from Wish. Motherfucker, like, shit, let's get Daniel Cormier. Motherfucker,
right,
I
so
ordered Daniel from
I have-
Wish, and Jeff showed up at the door.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
right. Kiara, you're gonna meet Kiara on your way to you.
yeah.
Oh, that's old
No,
news.
man, I totally
They
forgot
already-
about that
they've
damn
already
duct
met,
tape.
passed
Glitter
each
and
other
duct
in the
tape.
night, and anyway. All right, so
Yeah.
my next question: before Brandon gets out of here. And this might, and everybody in the chat chime in on this one because this is a big question.
Daniel the bootleg.
What can the apps do, namely Uber and Lyft, to make drivers feel more satisfied in the year to come?
Increase pay.
Since our Uncle Sergio says that they're always listening, always watching, and we do have a following, right? Between all 7 of us in this group, we're close to 4,000 in followers. What can the apps do, man? What could they legit do? Not where a driver would say, well, it's, okay, they're paying us enough, and then 6 months later they want more money. Because that's what always happens, right? You get a raise, and in 6 months you want more money. But name one thing each person that the apps could do to make drivers happy.
Reward the dedicated drivers more. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, I like that.
So if a driver's out there doing this full time and like really like multi-apping and staying on the road like 12 hours straight, reward the guy. He deserves it. Okay, he makes the company look really good. All right.
Yeah.
Don't give them the low ball offers. Give the low ball offers to the rest of them. Okay, and have them work hard. All right.
Yeah.
But if you like automatically work hard, whether it's good days, bad days, or a bad week or a bad couple of months, you're still out there. Reward.
Yep.
Give them the good rides.
And that's better than the quest and everything, I think. That's better than the quest.
You don't count.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Then I'll take it away. Okay, that's fair.
Well, yeah, and make the rewards actually valuable. Like most of the stuff there, besides reducing the cost of gas, most of them are useless.
Well, but you don't need the apps to get upside. You don't need the apps to get 2, 3, 4, 5% back on your gas.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining to somebody else, is that most of these rewards are either based off of some kind of contingent. You have to do X, Y, Z to get this, or even after it's supposed to be a reward and you made it up to the level in which you're supposed to be able to access the reward. But yes, a lot of those features are things that are already something you can get without having to be connected to the apps.
I mean, I really gotta go, but you call me the devil if you want.
Get that money.
I'm happy with everything I'm happy with the way it is, because it rewards people who do research and know when events are coming out.
You know what? I see a dude in Brandon's...
And it punishes the people who just drive on a scheduled shift.
If you look in that little door behind Brandon, it's a dude with a gun to his head. I see it, man. That's why he's saying that shit. It's a dude in that closet with a gun to his head from Para, wearing a Para t-shirt and shit. I really love the app. The app is my friend. Me and the app be doing good things. Just blink twice, motherfucker. Blink twice.
I got a couple people I need to pick up in 20 minutes from the Bulls game. So I gotta dip, man.
Hey, all right. Hey, Brandon, man, it was awesome to have you tonight. Appreciate everything you do. We'll talk with you later, and be safe out there, man. You got your bulletproof vest, right? Iraq don't quit like that, bro.
From wish.com, baby. From wish.com, I got it.
Hey, man, go get that money, brother. Go get that money, man.
All right, buddy. Be careful out there.
Brother. Man,
notwithstanding Brandon's
Steven looks like he's gonna murder somebody.
Yeah, damn, bro.
Yeah, no, he be on that bar though, man.
We red rumming in LA, bro. You know you can't flash colors in LA, bro. You know you cannot flash colors in LA.
That's a good point. No, that's a good point.
Yeah, you might want to go pink or purple or something,
y'all
bro.
Almost look like Be Real from Cypress Hill. I'm about to insane and I'm in rank. And you start the video real quick.
Damn, Cypress Hill. That's so whoa.
Anyway, Jeff, what's the one thing? What's the one thing you'd like to see him change?
The one thing I like to see him change is we need but because they think we're robots. This is what problem is. They don't give us any type of time to do anything natural. Give me a restroom button and then have a countdown without pulling me offline or letting me lose a ride. Because sometimes I have a real good ride, like a $30, $40 ride, and I'm driving like, damn, I gotta piss. And I just want to hurry up and pull over and use the bathroom, but they gonna kick me. And I know they gonna kick me on Lyft. They do that all the time. They'll say, you're taking too long to get to the person, kick. Well, I'm not a robot. I do have to use the bathroom. So maybe if you see me hit that bathroom button, just say, okay, we're gonna add additional 3 minutes. I'll just jump out and run in a quick trip, use the bathroom real quick, and then I'm back in the car going to this person. But they
That's
don't
not
give you
bad.
time
Yeah.
to be human. Everybody's a robot. You have no time for humanity when you're running these apps, man. They don't give you time. So I need the bathroom button. I need that bathroom button on the app. Especially because I don't eat when I drive. I just drink when I drive. So if you're drinking coffee all the time and you're drinking juice, you're going to use the bathroom a lot.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Shoot, smoking that flower.
Bro, you just screwing yourself all up. You talk about drinking while you're driving. You got flowers growing up at the gas station.
I got coffee and flowers I'm delivering.
You're a Daniel Cormier lookalike. So, you know, you're probably on some Roy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
He said, yeah, he said, Frank says they won't give me the coffee cup. They won't give us what we need to be human. We need like humanity buttons. We need humanity buttons on these damn apps.
This
well, autonomous cars are coming, so.
I wish they would give us gate codes for reservations.
Exactly, Mr. Gambit, for real.
I wish they would give us gate codes for reservations so we could mark the pin when we arrive. So many times at 3 in the goddamn bro, Frank, I hear you with this one. 3 in the morning, I'm outside the gate app. Doesn't recognize I'm there. It still says you're 0.3 miles away. You can't start the wait time. You can't hit a ride.
Because depends in the apartments.
And then when you're trying to get the damn gate code, ain't nobody answering the damn phone.
I like that.
Right.
That right there, man.
Foolish. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, are you really trying to turn down and cancel a reservation for no money because they didn't do the right?
Drove 30 minutes to get there. Yeah, forget that, man.
At least let me decline off of that.
There's so many things these apps can change, but they just don't talk to drivers who really drive. They always talking to drivers who don't know what they're doing. We really make this money. We really go out there. We know what we're doing. Just give us the tools to do it. A lot of these drivers like, I'm upset because I'm taking $3 rides. Don't take them. It's that easy. But for some shit like that, sitting outside of a gate at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's not easy. That upsets me because I'll get there not knowing that it's a gated community. Now I'm like, man, I'm going to jump this damn gate and go knock on their door in a minute. Shit, there's a black dude knocking at the door, mom. Motherfucker wearing a you are not entitled to success shirt knocking on your door at 3 o'clock in the morning, holding a fucking cup of coffee and some flowers. I'm going to go to jail, man. Give me the button.
I got your bail, Bank.
I just found a news right here. Uber driver attacked the gas station. Got jumped by 2 guys. Uber driver attacked at a gas station parking lot.
Post it up. Present it. Post it up.
Oh, yeah.
Screen share it.
Let me see it.
It's everyone's acceptance rate. Richie hustles. I'm around 50%. Jeff's around 50%. You just missed the big guy. The big guy's at 1%. You go back in the video, you can re-see it. We got a 1%er in the group. All right.
I'm at 5%.
All right. So
that's
Richie,
why I tell people, man, keep your head on a swivel. If you pumping gas, look around you. Just look around you.
Where was this at? Can you scroll down a little bit? Where was this one at?
This was
Edward.
This is December 28th.
Man, everybody getting so low out there. I need to get lower.
I had a pen here.
Okay. After New Year's, I guarantee I'll be under that 20%.
You can't hear it. We won't be able to hear it. But so what happened?
Yeah, no, I'm not playing. I'm not playing any sounds. Oh, there he goes, getting jumped. He's getting cheap, and that's why hearing that stuff.
What?
So it looks like there might have been a dispute in that car.
Probably.
Oh, hey, don't bring up no politician. Okay, we done with that.
Yeah.
Well, I hope the dude is good. I hope he's all right. Because
what we need is Uber drivers. We all need like a little small light in our corner of our car, like a blinking certain color. And if it's blinking, that means the Uber driver's having an issue. So it's not a police light like the Jeep is, but if it's some weird like light that we can have like blinking in the corner of our car, it lets you know, hey, that Uber driver's probably having a problem. And if we truly a community of Uber drivers trying to be cool with each other, I'll be like, hey man, I saw that light blinking in his window. Let me turn over there and make sure everything cool with him. Be like, hey, I can just call him any random ass name. I don't need to know his name. What up, Rick? How you doing, man? He might turn around and be like, oh, what's good? And we just broke up whatever was going on real quick.
Right.
Because we ain't got nobody to look out for us out there. We got to look out for each other. If we don't come up with a system to look out for each other, we putting people in a hot seat. Vinny's out there by himself. Eddie's out there by himself. All these people out there by themselves. It was like, we need to find a way to say, I am a driver. Are you a driver too? Can you help me out? We on the same team. That's it. And we do something like that. I mean, women will feel a lot better because a woman can hook something on her butt and be like, I'm having a problem with these two drunk dudes. Me rolling up in my car, see it going off on her car. I could be like, hey, what's up, Sally? How you doing, lady? And it just breaks it up, even if her name ain't fucking Sally, but it just breaks it up for a minute. And
Breaks
now
it
we
up,
can,
100%.
yeah, we can sit and start
100%.
chatting real quick, and she can say, thank you for showing up and helping me. I mean, just something to alert each other that there may be an issue going on somehow. But right now we got nothing. We all just out there with our cell phones and shit, talking about, I'm gonna call Uber. Uber don't give a shit. Uber be like,
Well,
please put in a request
Got a
tomorrow.
point,
here,
Frank.
here in Florida, we call after the fact.
Yep.
You do something
Right.
first and then
100%.
ask questions.
Yep.
So
Yep.
David says for the gate codes, a suggestion might be look at the top of the gate. Sometime the code is written there. That's interesting. I would have never known that.
Yep.
I want to get to some of these. I want to get to some of these things here.
Hey, Frank is right though. We got to get along as drivers first. We got to
Well,
get off the internet and get in real life. Yeah.
But you know, but that goes back to what we was talking about, and you know, I'm just going to do this. Now I'm not trying to be funny. Now I'm being serious.
It's real though. You real. You real. We got enough problems other than trying to break each other up with that type of shit. We don't need that.
Exactly. And so you get that, and then what happens is you got everybody at each other's throats. And
Yep.
it's like everybody tries to get at each other's throats for the dumbest shit.
Dumb reasons, man.
not
Dumb
even-
reasons.
It ain't gonna matter in 5 minutes or 5 years.
Yep.
Right? The dumbest shit everybody's arguing over. Right?
Yep.
So
And if I see a lady,
agree with that.
yeah, like if I see a lady with a DoorDash bag, I'm a Lyft driver, but I know she's on my team because we gig workers. So if
Right.
the DoorDash lady is having problems, I need to step up, be like, hey, how you doing or whatever, you know, just to make sure. I don't do DoorDash, but we're gig workers together, and we know we on these in these streets together. So we gotta look out for each other like that. If you a Lyft driver and you see a Uber driver having an issue, check with them. But like Frank said, people ain't trying to be humans no more. We not trying to be cool with each other. We at the airport, they at the airport arguing. Frank knows because he be at the airport too. I stopped fucking with the airport. I'll sit at the front because I ain't got time for that shit. I will sit way on the other side because
Well,
people need to learn to stop bringing drama to the work environment where we got to go get with these customers and make this money. I don't want no drama. I want to make this money. That's what I want to do. Arguing
All right,
over, like you said, Vinny, the small stuff, we don't need to deal with
small
that.
shit, man. It's always
It's like
the
it's
small
too small to worry about. We got bigger problems. We got mortgages to pay. We got, weddings to pay for. You just pay for your son's wedding using RideShare money. We're paying for weddings with RideShare money. Who does that? You got to be out there getting it. Ain't nobody out there thinking about, if I just drive RideShare every weekend, I can save up for a whole year. I can pay for my wedding and my, my honeymoon and everything off RideShare. That's what
Have
we
you guys
do.
have looked at other apps besides Uber and Lyft?
I don't. Not really. Uber Eats.
A couple,
Does that count?
but the ones that I
No, no,
want
not
to do.
Uber. There was this VHO app that I've been looking at.
Yeah.
Actually, I applied. It's just driving packages. So like I think it's like hospitals. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. How long we
and
going tonight? Sergio wants to know how long we
and
going.
during the holidays, it gets pretty
Um,
busy. So I was gonna try it out.
All right.
Another hour,
Well,
easy.
I want to get to some. I want to get to some questions here. We'll probably be on till 11 like usual, because I mean, it just flows.
Skin is crazy. I just saw that.
All right.
He said,
So let me get
pumping
some
my
of these
fist up in here, bro. Like, yeah. No, I'm
Let me
kidding.
get to some of these questions here. Music City Gig Hustlers. Y'all
Skin,
got any New Year's incentives? If you want to call them incentives, I can't call mine an incentive. Mine's like 5 rides, $10, 9 rides, $30.
Nah, they ain't worth it.
Jeff's got some decent ones, I think.
Yeah.
LA, I don't know how LA is doing, or Dallas or Austin.
I
said
can
Dallas.
read it off. I'm opening the
Yeah.
app now. 1 second.
All right, yeah, read yours off, and then I'll go down to some more questions here.
Mine's $4 for New Year's Eve. It's 4 rides for $15, 10 rides for $60, and then New Year's 3 rides for $15 and 9 rides for
Let's see what I
$75.
got.
Los Angeles.
Hey, we ain't
Damn.
got, I ain't got.
See, I got the
did
same
it.
thing. I got something similar. 4 rides, $15. 11 rides, $75. That's for Eve. For New Year's Eve. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a New Year's Eve quest. And then the next one is 3 trips, $20, and then 10 trips, $90.
See, I ain't even close to that. I showed mine already. The
Yours
best
is
I got
higher.
is 9 rides for $30. That's
starting at on
that's-
mine starting at 6:00 p.m. from 6:00
11.
p.m. all the way till
To 11.
till
Should be
midnight. I get $5 on every ride from 6 p.m. all the way till midnight.
Oh.
$5 on
crazy how
every
they
ride.
make these
What?
incentives so different.
Yeah,
It's crazy
That's
how
I
what-
would be making bank off of that. I'd take
I
all the
know it.
5-minute rides I possibly could.
it's like all night, $5 on every ride.
And that's
all night
covering your
long.
whole map.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see it. Oh my god!
My
All right,
county, they break it up into so many small pieces. I'm gonna have to show you
And
guys.
then even on
sometime.
it starts on
Screenshot.
January the 1st. I didn't see that. It still goes through January the 1st.
yes, sir. All right,
I don't
Richie
even
Burger.
open Uber that much, man. I just don't do Uber that much, but I might for
Twitter-
$5 an
Twitter-
extra ride.
Twitter will
Kiki,
get
that's
the
because
England.
that's because you're going
What?
to Jersey. You should have kept to Texas.
let me
Yeah.
get through these questions, please. Sorry,
Frank,
Jeff.
same thing.
First of all, Uber drivers need to learn how to get along. Yeah, you already said that. Hey, listen,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you what I do. If I see an Uber driver on the street, whether it's Las Olas, whether it's Brickell, South Beach, Fort Lauderdale Strip, Boca, West Palm, Delray, whatever. If I see another Uber driver, whether they acknowledge me or not, I always like pop up, put a hand up, wave, because I got my badges, in on the dash, and I acknowledge them.
Yeah,
That's something nobody does. They don't acknowledge each other.
that's
You know,
facts.
That's actually,
the apps have made it to where they try to pit everybody against each other,
Yep,
instead of
that's
trying to
the
work
part.
it out. Anyway,
It's divide and
right.
conquer. If they divide us, they conquer us. It's divide. You divide the crowd, you can conquer each person individually because you only got to fight this dude and this dude. You put us all together in a room, all these apps gonna have hell because we're gonna be
Oh, yeah.
declining every trash ride that comes through and only taking the good rides. These apps will have it. They'll say, "Dude, we can't get nobody to drive like 2 miles for nothing."
That's
that
true,
dude,
sir.
he skin
Hey,
killing
Jim
me.
Walker. Jeff should hit the motivational speaker circuit. You got me pumping my fist in here, bro.
Brother, hey, Skin, I just want you to get money, man. That's the thing, dude. I just want people to, like my son. It cracked me up. My 14-year-old son one day, he texts me. He says, "Dad, how do you get to become an Uber driver?" I said, "I don't know. You just get that." He says, "Yeah, because I think I might want to do that." This is a 14-year-old kid who looks up to me as a driver when people are getting in my car telling me,
Yeah.
"How the hell you afford this car?" We
You got
know
6 years to
people
go.
who know us and know what we're doing, know that we value us. We
That's-
got our kids looking at us as role models. We
That's
got
because
kids saying,
kids are
"I want to
watching
be an
what you
Uber
do,
driver."
not listening
My
to what you
dad has
said,
nice
but watching
cars.
what you're doing.
Yeah,
Kids,
he's like, "My
listen,
dad got
bro,
nice cars. My
always
dad
watch.
got nice bikes."
Always watch.
They are always
Always
watching,
Yeah.
and they can.
Always watching.
They're watching, and they're perceiving your success and perceiving the energy you're putting into all of that. Of course.
Man,
Of
and that's why I
course.
tell drivers, carry yourself as a winner. Stop being a
Think-
loser. Because your kids are
think about-
looking at you, complain and cry about being loose. Oh, these apps, I'm mad. I'm not driving today. I'm not. Your kids are seeing that shit. They seeing you quit on the sideline. When they go play football, they gonna sit in the middle of the field. My dad do this, so I'm gonna do this too. Get your ass up out the
Well,
field and play.
You got to look centuries
Good.
back. Remember when families used to, they would take their kids and have them involved in whatever family business they were involved in. They
Amen.
were
Yeah,
teaching them
farming.
well before they got into
Mine
their
still
teens
refuses
years
to
how
wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't
Yeah.
get her to wake up at 3
You
o'clock in
know.
the morning.
That's
You're-
because they're just going to
I don't,
sleep
I
at
don't,
3
I
o'clock.
don't, I don't know, I don't know
No.
what I'm doing wrong.
But you
No,
right
they're
though,
doing this,
Stephen,
they're
man.
doing
Hey,
this at 2:59. This is what
exactly.
they're doing at 2:59.
Yep.
See how them thumbs going?
I got
then
lights
at
in the
3
garage.
She
It's
literally,
too
she
bright,
called
man. They
me,
too
she
bright.
called
These
me
are
at
work
3
lights.
o'clock
They
in the
way
morning
too
today.
bright.
Did she really?
Yeah, she
Daddy,
did.
I'm
She
just
called me at
going
3
to
o'clock
bed.
in the morning. She's like, "Daddy, are you up?" I was like, no, not today. A couple days ago. She's like, "Daddy,
Yeah.
are you up?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm up. Have you come to bed yet?" No.
Been there, done that, bro.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
But
All
that's
right,
what it
let's
is, though,
keep
man.
going.
And it's
Oh,
good
yeah,
when
they cut me off at the
even when I'm picking
interstate,
up young adults, I'll pick up young adults from their job, and like they'll work at a like a Popeyes or something like that, and they're like, "Oh, you got a nice car, you got," and I tell them about driving, about RideShare. They look at us as, you guys really are valuable, profitable people. If you're driving nice cars, you have nice houses, you got kids that are educated, you got, spouses that are well taken care of, you're eating sushi and shit like Sergio. You guys are very well taken care of. Yes, we are.
Get him, Joe.
People look
Yeah,
down
yeah,
at drivers. I don't know why they look at drivers like we ain't worth nothing. I'm like, dude, we help the community. We are a part of the community. When you see a rideshare car pull into your garage at 3 o'clock in the morning, anybody who was trying to break in your car and shit is gone now. They gonna take off running because they see a car come around the corner. They see my headlights coming. If they was looking at anybody's car, they out of there. We are an
I'm showing
integral
off my
part of the
car.
community. That's what we do, man. That's what we do.
That ain't yours, Eddie. You got the baby
That's a
wheels.
nice ass car.
You
That's
got
a
the cheap
nice
wheels.
car.
You got the cheapy wheels.
He says
You
the
got
cheapy
cheapy
wheel.
You got the cheapy wheels, bro. So
See?
the
Yeah.
question is, do you guys think this coming new year will be good compared to years before? I say no. I think it's going to be worse. I think this might and I'm trying to say that Christmas week was blown up because of the bad weather, because there was a
A
lot of
lot.
bad weather
A lot. It was the
everywhere.
energy was off. The energy was off.
Everything was
Oh
just
yeah,
bad.
you can feel that.
Plus, the economy
Yeah.
sucks. I'm hoping everybody's like, screw it. It's New Year's Eve. We're going out with a bang, and we'll worry about being broke on January 1st. I'm hoping that's what happens,
Yeah.
but I don't think so.
Well, see, the energy was off because we had families trapped at airports all over the country. We had,
Yep.
weather killing everybody on one side of the country. We had people getting laid off in droves at the end of, November. And so the energy of celebrating is just, it was gone. The energy was off. So people were trying to, figure out how to get their families happy and how to get this. So nobody was really spending money, going places, doing things because people were trying to figure out their own energy. They were at home. They were, holding themselves up in a house and shit. And I'm
Nobody's
like, you
going
know
out
what?
buying anything.
No, because everybody's either upset because their family's not there because of what happened at the airports. Dude, there were tens of thousands of families not together this year, all because of airports. Tens of thousands of families didn't
Oh, because
celebrate
of
this
weather.
year together, and they planned on it. They had gifts and shit in them bags. They had
Yeah,
things happening. They had
you know
gifts
that I had
there.
some flights that were canceled because there was no pilots.
I was taking them to the
Southwest,
airport.
Southwest is
Pilots were at the hotels, all in one big group. And when I would pick them up or pick up the flight attendants, I was dropping them off at the airport so they can fly on another plane to get to another plane. They were all trying to find out how to get to other planes so they can work. They were all holed up in hotels and shit, sitting around like, dude, how in the hell am I gonna get to work? I got to be at a plane in North Carolina, but we're sitting here in Phoenix. It was like we have no way to get to our job. We can't get there. And it was just off. This year was off. Christmas was off. It was probably one of the, I won't
And
say the worst Christmas because we had worse before, but it was not a really, really good Christmas.
and it
But
wasn't
we
just
did
the
the best we
weather.
could do. We had to do the best we could do. We just had to. I mean, we can't let that shit knock us down.
People's financial situation is involved in that too. So you're getting it from multiple directions here.
Yeah.
People feeling like, okay, this was gonna finally be my reprieve, to try to finally
No.
eke out and then be like, okay, I can start fresh next year, and they're in a real
Yep.
tight situation, not really ready for what's about to come next year. So
Yeah, that's what I think. People were at home recharging. Like you said, they were at home thinking, what can I do better next year? They're recharging. Nobody was driving around going nowhere. Everybody was holed up in the house recharging, trying to figure out what can I do to get out of this funk. Because usually
did
when
you
you
hear
happy
after?
and shit and you ready to go places, you doing things. Nobody was on that level this year. They just weren't on that level.
I mean,
Man,
while you guys are talking, I'm going through all the comments. I'm trying to keep up. It's a
See,
lot of
Randy,
damn comments, guys, and I appreciate it.
my lights are way too bright. These are work lights in
and-
here. I made a mistake and got work lights, not garage lights. So they way too bright for this camera.
so what you do with work light, you get a sheet. Get a sheet and it'll diffuse the light for you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I know. But it's a DIY. It's a DIY.
I'll buy one of these.
This is how bright it gets in here. Hold up. I'll show you. It's fucking bright as shit.
I'll buy one of these.
Damn it.
Oh my god, I swear to God, I'm trying to keep up with these damn things.
It's just too bright here, man. It's way too bright. I'll do the best I can to keep the lights out of the way. Let me see if I can do
Eddie,
this.
question for you.
I'll move around to keep the lights out.
Lyft Black Flag,
No, so
need a permit in Austin.
yeah, so
It's still
Uber
gonna be bright as
Black,
hell. It's still gonna be too bright.
Lyft Lux Blacks I do get. Uber Black I don't get. So for some reason Uber Black doesn't exist in Austin, Texas, but I keep
This is
hearing
East
that
Southwest.
if I I keep hearing if I get a chauffeur's license,
Let's see.
okay, and I apply for it on Uber, then I'll be able to get those black rides.
Yeah.
But in your area, you don't actually have Uber Black. Is there
No,
Premier Black?
Is
no.
there Premier?
It is.
You got
It is
Premier.
Oh, it's
just.
just Premier. Oh, okay.
Yeah, then he's like our market. We don't have
Yeah.
Uber Black down here in Southeast Florida. We just have
Oh,
Premier
okay.
and Premier SUV. And in those
Yeah,
cases,
so like,
you don't need the
yeah,
TLCs and
So
commercial
mine is
insurance.
just
yeah.
Premier. Mine is just Premier and Uber XL.
Okay.
I just got
So
Uber
yeah,
X.
in
That's it.
LA market, we have Uber Black. So any area, either the area has Uber Black or it has Premier. It does not have both.
Damn, you Southwest.
With Lyft,
Like
I do
Orlando.
have Lyft Blacks.
Yeah, Lyft
Lyft
is
Blacks.
usually the same across the
Lyft Black, I have.
Yeah.
So if you are trying to get to a higher platform, on Uber, for if you're Premier, if your area has Premier, that's going to be better for you because less requirements.
Right.
However, like an area like Los Angeles, even though you need you need to have a business and have your vehicle registered under the business in order to have Uber Black, I think you're going to tend to have more opportunity for rides in these areas, just from what it
All right.
seems.
And then Jay wants to know, does Premier pay more than XL? At the end of the day, they're within 5 cents of each other. They're per
Well,
mile minute.
in my area, it pays more.
Yeah, in my area.
Yeah, but by how much?
I was just
5
looking at that.
cents? Like the old rate card, it was about a 5-cent difference. Premier paid about 5 cents more combined per minute, per mile combined is how you have to do it. And for, like I said, in my market, XL Premier for 5 cents, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's different, I guess, for Black then, because Black pays way more than XL.
Yeah, well,
Right,
Black,
David.
well,
I need a
like
dimmer
him,
switch.
bro.
I need a dimmer
You
switch.
take a Lux, or if you take a Lux on Lyft
Oh,
or Premier on Uber, and you take a Lux Black, it's about 50 cents more a mile. But when you jump up to that Lyft Lux Black XL versus Uber Premier SUV, it's like $2.50 difference.
yep.
It's
Man,
a
there's
big
way
difference.
too many categories.
And
I can't
Lux?
keep up with all these categories, man. Y'all be like Lyft,
Lux?
Lux, Blacks, XL, unleaded, stick
bro,
shift,
you gotta
manual,
gotta
front
do
wheel
it that
drive,
way.
reverse,
You gotta
pays
do it
3
that
cents
way.
more per hour.
And then
You gotta
Lux
do
on
it, bro.
Uber
Like,
is
dude,
even
there's too
more
many
insane.
categories, man.
Have you not, Jeff? You didn't see my last Lyft Lux Black XL ride?
No.
37 minutes, $144.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy me
You
an
got it.
XT6. I'm done.
I think I got
I'm
it here
tired of this
somewhere.
damn Beamer, man. Y'all killing me with these XT6s, man.
About $1 more, Vinny.
What's
Man.
that?
For me, it's about $1 more from Uber XL and Premier.
No way.
So
Yeah.
I think
So
it's
let me
lower.
see. I have a ride here. Uber XL. It was $8.85.
XL,
I have a Premier which was $15.39, but 5 of that was tip. Oh no. So
$10.
yeah.
I'm trying to find this thing for Jeff so I can
So
blow
it's
his
$1
phone.
something.
So
A little bit over $1.
on Uber, so Eddie, when you do the XTs, the rides in the caddy, you get rides under $10 too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Man,
they'll
don't
come
take
through
them rides, man. Man,
I
your
don't.
truck is way too nice.
Oh,
No, wait, Jeff. You gonna tell me you wouldn't take a 2-mile ride for $10?
I would, but I got a BMW too.
Not here.
It's
I
like
wouldn't.
it's not a caddy.
No. That's not my question.
What's the question?
Would you do a 2-mile ride for $10?
Well, I got a BMW. So
Would you do?
what's the question? Ask me the question
Why
one more
dodging the
time. Ask
question?
me the question. What was the question?
Would,
Look, the $8 ride, the $8 32-cent ride was 1.8 miles.
he needs his ride. What was that, Vinny? I mean, what was that, Eddie?
Hold on.
Oh God. You gotta start the stream all over again.
I'm crying. Oh,
No, what do you mean? I didn't whip nothing out. I didn't whip nothing out. What are you
You
talking
gotta
about?
start the stream all over again. Hold on.
You wiped it
Dude,
clean.
I am dead. I'm dead.
Ain't nothing hanging out over here, bro.
You are nuts. Vinny's nuts.
Hey, bro. Listen, man, I didn't like all
No,
that
but
racial
you're right.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm just
So
saying.
you're right. I
I
would
didn't
take
like
that for $10. You're right, Eddie. You're right. My
I'm
bad.
a
I would take it. You
Well,
have changed my
$8.32 for 1.8 miles.
I'll take it. Because it's better than
Vinny,
the $2.62 Lyft would pay me to do that shit.
yeah.
Like, I'll take $10.
No, I do not. J777. I do not need commercial insurance for the Black XL or a permit. That is all covered down here. That's one
Yeah.
of the beautiful things we have so far. Hold on. Another question from SoFlo. Vinny, do you think I should upgrade to Premier or keep it X and Comfort? I wouldn't
What are you
upgrade
driving?
at all. I wouldn't upgrade at all until till after March. See what the apps are going to do and see what the new list looks like, because you get something now, and then in 2 months it might not
It
make the
might not
platforms.
qualify.
You don't know which way these companies are going to go, so you
Yeah.
want to give yourself at least a year to make that decision. That's my honest opinion. Every
And there-
February, the new lists come out and available, and you can make your decision.
And there's
Smart.
another
What
thing
else
on
we got
top of
here?
that. There's another thing on top of that.
Go ahead.
When you make the decision at that point, cars will most likely be even cheaper than they are right now. So monitor
True. The
vehicles,
market's
monitor the
tanking. Yep.
prices. The
Have
market's going down. It's still going down. It's just going to be more opportunity for you, especially in the early months of the year when a lot of these dealerships are going to finally realize kind of the error of their ways, and they have to get rid of cars off their lot, or else the banks are going to come and seize all their assets.
That's
Yeah.
it. And I can tell you
Right.
guys that Steven and Brandon, they are numbers guys when it comes to these vehicles. So if you really got questions about how much is a good price for a vehicle, reach out to either of these two guys on their channels, bro, or
You
through the
got,
garage.
Now,
And
you guys see
Richie
the
asked a
prices?
question.
Do you guys see the
My
prices
user
for the
same as the
Teslas?
email.
The Model 3 Performance on Tesla, they brought it all the way down to 41,
Yeah.
2020.
see,
Damn.
and I'm still waiting though. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
Yeah,
bro. I am
that's
waiting
nuts.
until I see
There are
the new.
juicy deals out there for
Okay,
sure.
See, now
Richie
Richie is
Hudson,
saying the minimum.
yeah.
Now,
What's the minimum dollar amount you would take? I'm assuming per mile or per minute. I'm a per mile guy, so it's got to be at least $1.90 a mile. And I do that
I
math
see.
quick, bro. Trust me when I tell you, I can
I
I
see
can
it.
add subtract with the best of them.
I'm about the same.
Right?
I've done as low,
So-
but I've done as low as like 80 cents a mile. And I'll tell you why I do. Like, sometimes I'll get like a 13-mile ride, but it'll be for like $10 or $11. I'll do that because if I'm already going west anyways, and this ride is taking
Right.
me west, I'm gonna take that 80 cents per mile ride because that's on their gas, not on mine now.
Exactly.
That's the
Exactly.
only
That would be
now.
the
If I'm going the
exception to
opposite
the rule.
direction, I won't take it because I gotta come back. It's
Right.
just
And
like
I-
that's
I'm broken driver. I think he's talking to me. The-
What'd he say?
it's tempting. He says I should just buy it. I said, dude, it's getting tempting. But
what.
you know, the idea
Tesla.
is to move up. You know, I can with the Tesla, I'm gonna stay in the same spot. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna be driving. I'm gonna be hustling. I'm gonna be doing the deliveries, and I'm gonna be stuck. I have to do it with the Tesla. I'm 12 hours straight. I don't stop. If I gotta go to
Yeah.
the bathroom, I'll do a delivery, and while I'm picking up the delivery, I'll use the bathroom. That's
I've
how
done
I
that
do it.
before.
But
Yep. Yep.
my app doesn't shut off. You know,
Yeah.
I don't even shut it off when I'm charging. I leave it on Premiere when I'm charging. All right. If I happen to get a call, a Premiere call, so it'll be worth it. And I go do it really quick, and then I'll come back, and then I might shut it off until I finish charging the car. But it's with the Tesla, it's a little tricky. Now I figured it out,
And-
but dude, I don't want to be doing that forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and charging
It gets to me.
is a bigger factor than most people think.
Yeah.
I'll be releasing a video soon covering that, but unless I mean, if you're getting something like a Camry, you are getting comparable fuel rates to the Tesla, or if not better. Like, for example, in my market, gas is at $4 a gallon. So at $4 a gallon, it's coming out cheaper to drive that car. However, you still have to take into account maintenance on your vehicle, oil changes
Yep.
and stuff like that. That's still a factor.
And I do oil
But
changes
just
quite a bit.
purely on
Yeah.
gas, right now, while gas is at $4, which I don't expect it to stay down there, purely on gas, a Camry beats my car right now. So,
Yeah.
but
I
I
like
get
that.
access to the higher tiers where that Camry
Oh, but
doesn't.
Vinny, but me and Vinny might be doing a rent the caddy, okay, rent our personal car, and then go rent the Tesla. Right there, Vinny?
I was thinking about that as well.
Jeff, did you notice what Eddie just did there?
What he just linked you into some shit, didn't he? Didn't he?
Now-
I thought
now,
I was like,
Now I wonder where he learned that from.
From you. It was your idea. It was your idea.
It's your
I kind of
fault.
saw Vinny shifting in his seat. Vinny was like, "Wait a fucking minute, what are you talking?"
It was your idea.
I didn't want to say nothing. Vinny was like,
And I'm already setting up for it.
Vinny
So
was like,
I'm
really doing
I'm gonna
this.
put the I'm gonna put the caddy for on Turo. I'm gonna rent it out on Turo.
Listen, Eddie.
Eddie is
You
But I'll
and
do it.
Brandon, you
He
and
said it with a
Brandon
straight
are doing
face.
that. Didn't he though?
You said you were gonna do it.
I'm looking at Eddie, but then I see you squirming in the seat. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think Vinny knew what was going on.
Well,
I'm looking at Eddie's like,
be
yeah,
fair,
me and Vinny
to be
finna do
fair,
this.
He
So
said
we
he was
gonna do
gonna
that.
do
We
it.
gonna-
to be fair to Eddie, we did have a discussion.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the Turo thing because, and you know, I keep saying I'm gonna pull this Tesla for a week just to try it out. But every time I say I'm going to do that, I'm like, there's no way I'm paying that rental price.
It's a lot.
There's no goddamn way. There's
It's
no
a lot.
damn way.
Don't
You're
be a
asking me
sweetie.
you're asking me even with and think about it, bro. But Eddie, consider this though before you go forward with this, right? I meant to talk to you about this earlier. Listen, even if they bring that rental price down $35 a week, right? The
Uh-huh.
the Tesla rental is now $35 cheaper, right?
Yeah.
You still paying over $400 a week for that car, and they're paying you
2,400 a
less,
month.
and they're paying you less for the rides, and
2,400
then
a
you're
month.
limited to one app.
Uh-huh.
Make
No
that shit
personal
make
miles.
sense.
Don't.
Well,
It's hard, man. It's hard.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I have to find out,
I would
right?
say it. The one thing I would say is a benefit there is
Uh-huh.
the wear on your own vehicle.
Yeah.
They are going to use your vehicle less than you're going to use the vehicle for rideshare. That's the only thing I could say is a benefit in that is a main
What
benefit in
is?
that situation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily do it here because I wouldn't have access to Premiere here.
Where's my
All I
calculator?
have is Comfort, and Comfort sucks. I'd be doing all Uber X rides, and
Yeah.
maybe deliveries if deliveries are going well. It's not worth the cost.
This is how I look at it.
Yeah.
Eddie just said something that was very, very important there. Okay, so I want to kind of pull a Jen Psaki here and circle back to one. Okay, let me pull a Jen Psaki here.
Vinny
That
is
new chick they
hilarious.
got up there, that little Shirley Temple looking chick they got up there, she's as dumb as a box of rocks.
Hell
Anyway.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, we're gonna circle back with the Jen Psaki here.
Okay.
Okay, there's a reason why they dropped that rental price, and that reason is because drivers are smart enough and they're realizing, oh shit, this is a bad deal. I got to work
Fuel's
way
going down too.
goddamn
Yeah.
hours. Yeah, I got to work way too many hours to make this Uber cost, this Uber
Yeah.
rental price, and they're realizing that time that they're spending ain't worth the money they're getting. That's number one. So number two, you just said it, Eddie. Model 3, fully loaded, high end, 41K. The
Uh-huh.
prices are dropping like
Buy
they're
one.
dropping like an anchor in the
Buy
ocean.
one. Yep.
Wait until February, March, maybe even April, right? Get out of your busy season. And then at that point, stack as much cash as you can now, bust your ass a little bit, stack as much as you can now. And then if you really want a Tesla, make that move then because the prices
Because I'm
will be
gonna buy
down.
one.
How much?
'Cause
How much
my
you
whole
think you
thing-
bring in on the XT6 on Turo a
What?
month?
You don't
Down
not
here,
doing it?
The cash
you can
flow.
run them for about- you can run them for about $90 a day. I've looked at the market. Remember,
That's
I
not
That's
had
not what I could do.
about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, I had my truck on Turo. And then I got a request, right? And they wanted the truck for like 9 days for like $600. I'm like, what are you smoking crack?
Hell no.
Are you smoking
9
crack?
days, but man, that's nuts.
9 days for like $600.
No.
And that's what Turo said. Hey, this is what we're suggesting to you to rent it for, and we have somebody willing to rent it. And that's when I said, deactivate my account.
Not even $100 a day. That's crazy.
Wow.
That-
Gotta go.
That's why
crazy.
I have mine at like
Gotta go.
150.
Gotta go.
That's yeah.
And dude, you think I'm gonna turn some crackhead loose with my Cadillac? Man, you gotta go.
They probably gonna use it for RideShare. They're like, I got a Cadillac XC6 for RideShare. This motherfucker making $400 a day in your car. You could have used it.
Yeah,
You probably Uber and be like, damn, this is
I
my
would,
car picking me up. Benny get picked up in his car that he
Own
just
car,
rented
yeah.
out to somebody.
No, you know what? Y'all be seeing me on CNN, Fox, MSNBC, MSDNC. Y'all be seeing me everywhere. Like, oh, guy gets upset, shoots driver of Uber driving his own car.
Yeah, It's like circle back around.
Yeah, we're gonna
He
circle
got
back
Jin
on that one.
Saki in his own car.
And then he's still gonna ask for a cleaning fee, a cleaning fee.
Damn right. Somebody gotta get that blood out of there.
Yeah, oh yeah, cleaning fee and everything.
Somebody
That's
gotta get that.
crazy,
But
man.
I
That's
mean,
funny
hey,
shit.
I might
I might give it a
not wear
try.
belt. I might not wear a belt around my waist. That's second degree, but boy, I'm hell behind the handle. I'm hell behind that trigger. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. Hey,
I
Randy
got
said he
plenty
heard
of
a
training.
guy had 30 cars on Turo and he made 100,000 a month. 30 cars on Turo, that's a lot.
That's
And
I got
100K, because just
that's
think,
too
if
a
much.
you,
guy in my neighborhood, bro. I got a
yeah,
guy
That's
in
too
my
much of a
neighborhood.
headache.
that's a
Okay,
lot of tires, man.
Jeff.
Jeez.
Jeff, do you remember me showing you that orange Jeep? I sent
Yeah.
a picture to the group. So that dude, he's got an orange Jeep. He's got a gray Jeep. Both of them hardtop convertibles. He's got 2 Mustang convertibles, and he's got a fifth car, and that's all he does. He rents
Turo.
out cars on Turo. Yeah, I got
Man.
another client. I got another client that left. He was a banker in New York, a real estate banker in New York. Moved down here full time. Nice guy too. Moved down here full time. He was traveling back and forth for business. Now you don't travel no more. Not because of the pause jab
Yeah.
thing. He's got about 10, 12 cars on Turo right now between here and Orlando. He's
See,
killing it.
I think
He's
I could do
killing it.
Turo because I work on cars, so I wouldn't have to pay a shop to do all the maintenance and fix my cars. I could probably do Turo. I mean, I can change engines and shit. I swap engines and shit like that. I could do whatever, but
I'm
man,
just saying.
100K for 30. That's mean every day I would have to work on a car every day of the month just to do maintenance on it. Like every day I'm
Not
doing a
really.
different car maintenance on it.
Not really. Not really.
Dude,
Not
I
really,
go through
because
my
it's not
car
like
all the time,
because
dude. I
it,
be
no,
looking at
because
turn
I
signals,
think with
blinkers.
Turo the
I look at
mileage is
all my
limited.
tires to make sure I ain't got nails in them because I don't want to drive away and then end up with a flat tire 3 miles down the road. So I look at my tires in the driveway. I'll drive and look them over. It's like,
Yeah, I just saw that
dude,
silicone.
I'm
3 days, huh?
always looking over
So
my car because I don't want to be stuck. I do not want to be
Tesla
stuck.
3 car rental for 3 days in Silicon Valley is $750. Well, it's
Yeah, well,
Silicon
it's,
Valley
it's
too.
Silicon Valley, yeah.
Yeah, you're in
But yeah,
Silicon Valley, bro.
damn.
But that's still
But
that's awfully damn.
but
That's a lot
again,
of.
but again, I get to file 2 years of taxes now with my business. So now I got my 2 years. Now I can go back to my bank and be like, hey, can I get a car loan under my business name?
There
And
you
that's what
go.
I'm saying. If you're gonna push towards if you're gonna push into that, bro, that's when I would do it. But you and I, we talk all of us talk about this all the time.
Yep.
Music City Gig Hustlers, do your homework when it comes to Turo. I did, brother. I did. That's why my shit ain't there no more.
Hell
Anyway,
yeah.
um,
Yeah,
but
but
don't think I haven't thought about it. Okay, what else we got here? Standard range Tesla 384 and 428 for the long range total.
yeah,
If that's including optional insurance and for the tires, the back window, I saw somebody's video today. By the way, okay, I'm gonna do what if you guys haven't seen the Driven Dad, he's got a pretty good channel here on YouTube. He's
I
got a
like
pretty
Tony. Tony's cool.
yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
pretty good channel here, pretty good channel on Rumble as well. We're gonna start streaming on Rumble soon too, as soon as Eddie can get that all worked out.
I think I'm streaming on Rumble.
What I would suggest to everybody, man, listen, whether you like the people or not, subscribe to as many channels as you can because at some point you're going to come across something that you can learn from it.
The
You know, I
information
must
is there.
I must have subbed in to like 10 or 12 different channels today, all through the Driven Dad. So,
Damn.
yeah, give everybody a nice little give them a chance. Give them a chance. All right,
Yeah.
Randy Lee, you can try to get black cars and maybe somebody can rent it out like how Hertz rents out the Tesla. Well, yeah, there are people that do that.
Yep.
There are people that do that. Hey, me and Melvin in the same group here, bro, with the Turo deal. Hell no. Hell no.
Hey,
To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Yeah,
see,
I'm
now
with
y'all
that.
want to mess with me because I had that shit in my back seat. I see the inside joke
I
and
don't
all
know
of
why
this.
you had it in there, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, but if you guys are
Y'all
gonna
so
put a car,
smack about my car now.
We
if,
do it a
if you're gonna
drop.
buy a car to put it on Turo, you have to treat it like a business. You can't just like
Hey,
have any attachment to it. The idea is to
man,
make money off of it.
true.
Oh,
I'm fine
okay.
with
My
making money
apologies,
off of
Frank.
it. I'm not
Music
fine with
City
them
was
doing some
telling me
kind
to
of
do my
damage that
homework
makes it
on
where I
Tesla. My
can't use
bad,
it for
Frank.
business.
My bad.
Oh,
See, now, Kiara, you're paying attention, Kiara.
see, there
Kiara's
you
paying
go.
attention. She's paying attention. Remember, she hollered
See,
at me a couple weeks ago about the soundboard. Now, I'm just letting you know,
Yeah.
Kiara, though, tonight I did not monetize this video. I I did not monetize this video for some of them other
Pudding
grifters.
pops for everybody.
Yeah. Unlike some of them other grifters out there that monetize, Channel 7 News, the weather's going to snow.
Exactly.
Just so I could use the soundboard tonight, Kiera. I was waiting for the right opportunity, and
You didn't tell me,
presented
because
itself.
I would have brought my music. I would have brought everything, man.
Well, that's the other thing, Jeff. Jeff, what's the name of that music channel you got, bro?
Reverb Nation, reverbnation.com.
Type that in the chat and shoot that out to the chat, bro. You guys want some
Um,
really good music that you ain't got to worry about copyright. Well, you got to worry about Jeff knocking at your door with a coffee cup at 2:00 in the morning because you didn't give him a gate code. But
That's funny.
other ways, using it for your videos. I mean, Jeff's music, bro. He's got a whole library. He used to produce music.
I don't know how to type in the chat.
there to
over
check
there.
I got it.
reverbnation.com/
I already got it. I'm
JWatts.
about to paste it right now.
Yeah, but no, like I said, I used to do music a long time ago. I used to produce music and have fun with it. We had a guy in Germany who was in our group. We had a guy in San Diego that was in our group, and we would all do music all the time. I don't know what that is, Steven. I have no idea what that is.
Said Reverb Nation.
Uh-oh. We got fake news.
My
we got
bad.
fake news. Fake
It
news.
says reverbnation.com/JWatts. That's
Where's your
it.
mask at? Where's your mask at, Steven? Where's your mask?
There's no YouTube involved in it. It's just reverbnation.com/JWatts.
You know
That's
your
it.
governor out
Oh,
there
the
says you
website.
gotta wear
Okay,
a
I
mask.
got you. 1 second.
Yeah, but no, I used to do that a long
Right.
time ago. And, we had fun doing it. We was on stage out in Vegas at all the casinos all the time. We was going nightclubs and we'd open for acts and stuff like that. We had a live band playing with us some nights. My man, he's still over in Hard Rock over in Vegas. His name's, dang it, forgot his name already. But he's over in Hard Rock, and we used to do music a long time ago. And he would play, anything, live cuts. He'd play his own music. He played cover songs, everything. The guy was amazing. So he decided to play live for us while we rapped on stage. Funniest times, man. We had so many good times over there. So we just started making tracks all the time. That was my life back then. It was just fun. It was fun stuff.
That's good. That's good to have stuff like that. Listen, this seems to be the most mentioned thing tonight since they talked about gate codes.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything more than gate codes tonight. And
that's it.
Gary St. Martin, you ain't lying, bro. I hate them. I hate them so much that there are like 3 complexes that I pick up at. I would say fairly often. I've got the gate codes written down in my phone.
Smart.
I ain't even lying. When I see I'm going there, I'm like, oh, I know I got that gate code. Hold on.
That's the wrong J.
And then they ask me how you get in. I
Ask
said,
us.
aha.
I couldn't see.
I usually just write in the chat. I was like, I keep saying abracadabra to the gate code, and it doesn't work. That's what I usually type to them.
You know if it's someplace, that's it. See, Kiara, she's right on top of it. Screenshot those gate codes. Oh, man.
Okay, got it.
Okay, now you got it, so you can post it up. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I've done it. See, me and Kiara, man. Kiara, Key, baby, we're right here.
I need that. Screenshot the gate codes. I need to start doing that
right
shit.
here, Queen. We're right here,
Because
Queen.
I hate that, man. You don't get paid for that. And if the people don't come, they just stay at home because they don't want to do the ride, you never get paid for it.
Oh, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. He's talking about 5-star resort communities.
Yeah.
Oh, not the kind we find out on like, I don't know, South Beach, Boca Raton. No. They're like 3.5-star motels. I'm just messing with you, Frank. I'm just messing with you.
That's funny.
I hope you don't get upset with me, bro.
Frank was like, I'm coming to Miami. Like, damn it. No, but shit.
Oh,
that's what we normally do, man. If we can't get into a gate or something like that, I'll just cancel before I even get there. I won't even do it because I'm like, nope, I've been down that road before at 3 o'clock in the morning.
If I pull up to an apartment or a condo and there's a gate code, 9 times out of 10, I'm hitting GPS issue, wait my 5, and I'm out if they don't answer within the first 30 seconds of me getting there. I'm gone. I'm not wasting my time with that crap.
Because they do it all the time. And it's like, why do y'all not just put the pickup pin at the gate so it can start when we get at the gate? They put it at their house. And I'm like, it's not going to start then. I'm just going to be sitting there all day. Like,
this is a new one to me. This is a new one to me. When they say how you got in, I say, not your business. never heard that one before. That was
I'll be
funny.
like, I used to live here. That's how I got in here. I used to live here. For real? Yeah.
Yep. All right,
Hey,
Jeff. So
Vinny, you know what I
yes, Eddie.
noticed when
What'd you notice?
on the YouTube stream, your
Uh-huh.
your RideShare garage uh picture doesn't show up.
Yeah, because there's some things I got to work out. What do you mean, my picture? What picture?
No, that you how
In
you
the
have
thumbnail?
yeah, the thumbnail that you usually have.
Yeah, because something I didn't figure out. We had a lot before. Well, while you were out there lollygagging, okay, waiting to
Yeah.
pick up those burrito orders through Taco Bell, right? We was having
Diarrhea.
technical issues here before we started the stream, you know, and so like we had real problems, bro. We had real. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put you in the spotlight on this one, bro. Okay, you're in the spotlight on this one. While you was out there running around in your red velvet coat with your red velvet cake, these guys are all pointing at you. I love it. I love it, bro. Right? You cannot put this one on me. It's not my fault. You weren't here to lead the posse. Jeff said the hell
Hey,
with you.
It's the
hey,
first
check
time I've
this
been
out.
late.
Look,
First time I've been late.
Yeah, that's
look.
true.
Hey, Kiarda's had a good idea. Just for the car lifers, if you have a late night delivery and your last delivery is at an apartment, get the gate code. Just chill out, dude.
Ain't wrong.
You're
Bro,
safe and secure all night. You're safe and secure, and it's about
listen,
taking care of yourself on these streets. Like I said, we grew up on these streets. You got to be smart enough to know ain't nobody leading you by hand. Ain't nobody holding your hand, walking you through these streets. You got to figure stuff out like that. You got to be smart enough to say, wait a minute, I just got a gate code into a secure community. Let me park here for the damn night. That's smart thinking. That's thinking on your feet. And not enough drivers
Oh, so
think the way
that's how Kiki gets. Okay.
dude, that's smart.
listen.
That's thinking
I
on your
didn't
feet. I never thought of that. I never thought of that. That's thinking on your
I
feet.
didn't realize until I jumped in on Keys and Bria's live stream the other night. They had a live stream the other night. And my God, bro, do you know how many people are into our life?
Oh yeah. Oh
Not
yeah.
a
Our
bad
life, van
idea.
life,
Dude.
what is it, tent life? And my
Because
YouTube feed, as I started watching one or two, I'm like completely fascinated with it now. I'm
and
not
I'm gonna
going
tell
to
you
do
right,
it, but I'm
bruh,
fascinated with it.
and
I
they
can't.
sit up
What am I
there.
doing?
They have no overhead. You look at their bank account.
Yep.
It's like average bank account be like
That is
$9,000-$10,000.
Yeah.
They ain't got no.
Oh yeah.
They got $9,000 just sitting there with no overhead. All bills
Yep.
paid. $9,000 just sitting there. And it's like they just traveling around America, living wherever they
Yep.
want to live. If they don't want to work, they ain't got to work. They got $9,000. They got like 2 years of car notes and insurance just sitting in their bank account. They ain't got to work if they don't want to.
And that's only one account.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true.
Dude, I'm like,
That's true. Key's right. Some of these places got washing stations. My brother's
car wash
place,
stations,
he
yep.
has a washing station too. Yeah.
They got little
Yeah,
dog
I didn't
parks
think
there,
about that.
all
I
that
can wash
stuff.
my truck in there.
For real.
All right,
They do,
so
man.
Mr. Fritz Duval,
That's 100% true.
Teslas do not perform so well in the cold.
100% true.
I'm
I
Battery
heard somebody.
wise or performance?
I am
No,
paraphrasing.
batteries in general. Any electric vehicle sucks in the cold. I
Well,
heard a story recently. Somebody had
Facts.
one of the trucks, a Lightning, and they were traveling somewhere, and they barely made it home because the battery was giving them issues.
Now the
Uh,
battery is up
that's a
under the
Lightning.
vehicle, right? The
Right,
battery's
but
the
the
bottom of the
problem is the
vehicle.
temperature. Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
that's
Well, why don't you just
the
why don't
Teslas
you
have
get
a
a
coolant.
barbecue, get a whole bunch of barbecue charcoal briquettes, put that shit on the ground, light it, let them heat up, then just park over the charcoal briquettes. I mean, you heat the
That
fucking
ain't the
battery up all
problem,
night.
dude.
That's
It's
the
the
smartest
heater.
shit I could ever think of.
It's the
You can
heater.
barbecue your Tesla, motherfucker, and it's like it starts.
It's the heater. It's the heater that draws the electricity down.
Yeah, yep. But like
But
I
it's
said,
not
just,
just
just
that.
park
The
over some
problem is the
charcoal, man.
battery
Just put
contracts.
charcoal on the ground, park on that shit all
Right.
night. It'll take all
Yeah.
night for them charcoal briquettes to burn out. You be like, dude, my car
Yeah.
starts fine.
It
Ain't nothing
doesn't
wrong with
charge
right.
efficiently, and it doesn't discharge efficiently. Even if you didn't run the heat, just driving it's an
Look
issue.
at
The
all
battery
praise,
doesn't
that's right.
perform well in very cold temperatures.
That's why you drive
Yeah.
a Benz or a Beamer. The only thing
Yeah,
about
well,
the Benz or the Beamer, I had to put some fixes flat in my tire. That back tire keep going low. It's been good for the past couple of days. I think the cold weather's screwing with me. That's our only issue. Sometimes we'll get like a low tire light inside of the car. Like, what the fuck, man? Like,
Did you
That's
put it
one of
on
those
yourself? You
GoPros
mount
in
it
the
yourself?
cold, man. Yeah, your air
Yeah.
pressure goes down.
Mm.
My
Yep.
air pressure here, dude, like on my tires, and I wish I'm not going to say what tires I have, because they need to sponsor this video. Bridgestone, if you're listening, Bridgestone, y'all
That's
You
need to
just
right.
said
sponsor
who it
these
was.
videos
Yep.
and give all our
All,
viewers
all
discounts.
tire companies need to sit down with RideShare people and say, market
You ain't
our
lying
tires.
about
Because we
that,
putting
bro.
70, 80,000 miles in a year on these tires. We could promote them, but if you ain't paying me, I ain't saying shit
That's
about
like, bro, me and Tire, not Tire Kingdom. What the hell
them.
is it?
Man, every RideShare
Whatever that
driver out
company,
there
Tires Plus.
need to be
Me and
getting a
Tires
check.
Plus are best friends. Me and Tires Plus are best friends at Sawgrass Mills.
Man,
We're the
I'm
best
telling
of
you.
buddies. But my point is that my air pressure, I normally ride at 39 psi, right? 39.
Yep.
It's a big truck, right? And Eddie, when you go to replace your tires, get with me before you replace your tires. I'm gonna put you in the best tire possible. I promise you. But right now, when we ran those 2.5, 3 days at 44 degrees and 45 degrees, 46 degrees, my tire pressure was all the way down to 30.
Dude, it gets cold. Yep.
It's just tire pressure, heat and
It'll
tire
drop
pressure,
it.
cold and
It'll
tire
drop
pressure.
it. And I don't know if
Saying,
it's because even the valve stem, there's a little rubber thing inside of each valve stem that helps hold the pressure. That starts constricting a little bit. So once you start heating the tire up and heating everything up, all those little valve stems, they start expanding, and that's how your tire pressure holds when it's warmer. Everything's expanding. But when things start contracting, your tire is perfect. But it's that little valve stem letting a little bit of air out at a time because that little rubber O-ring sitting in there. But it's like, man. So that
Over
once
from
I
the
start driving,
Hyundai.
I'm cool. I'm cool for like 2 or 3 days, and all of a sudden one night it'll just be like, I'm like, damn it.
all right, Kiara's saying that Jiffy Lube will give you 20% off. And Jiffy Lube's great in a pinch, and I've used them in a pinch when I just couldn't get to my people. But the
Yeah.
only thing I don't like about Jiffy Lube is, dude, I always got to tell them, bro, put some window washer fluid in the damn in the fill.
Shit, I
If I'm
keep one.
paying you, listen,
I got
oil
tons of
change on my truck at Jiffy Lube is $130 on my
Oh,
truck.
damn. Damn.
Now, if I go to the dealer, no, wait. If I go to the dealer and I'm willing to wait 3-4 hours, I can get it done for $85.
You know
You
how
see,
much I
that
do
was
my
free.
there you go. Right?
I do
Tires
my
Plus
work
does
maybe 20
Tires Plus
days.
does me for $100 and I'm out in an hour, and I get free coffee.
That's important.
Hey, that's important because I'm there at 7
I
o'clock
get
when they
free
open.
coffee.
I'm there when they open, and it's usually on a Tuesday or a Wednesday when they're slow. I get in, get my shit done, and get out. But
Vinny
I hear
text
you.
their ass. Vinny be like, make a pot. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way, Ben. I'm on my way. They see Bumblebee pull up. They know what time it is. It's like, oh,
Man.
that guy's back. Tesla supercharging rates are going up again. Eddie
Really?
and Steven,
Really?
y'all can speak to this. I have no idea.
It all depends in the particular area. So
Well, they've already messed with our rates, so
yeah.
yeah.
How?
So the car will
Calif-
tell you, and they usually send
Who
an
dictates the
email out,
rates for
or
the
the
charging?
website will
so
tell it.
I am
Who
very
dictates the
selective
rate?
with which charging stations I go to because different charging stations they can literally set their own rates almost. And then also if you're using chargers outside of the Tesla charging network, it's even a bigger headache. So
Yeah, but who controls the
I
pricing?
what's that?
Who controls the pricing at the Tesla chargers?
I'm not sure. I didn't do research into that. All I know is so like I go to the Santa Monica like there's like 53 or like 60 chargers over in Santa Monica. I usually go to that one. Um and right now off peak is 21 cent. So I usually hit that for the 21 cent, but that's just in the morning now it looks like it's from 12 to 8. They look or it was looking like they were only going to do it from 12 to 4 and then after 4 they were going to increase it to 30 something cent. But
Yeah.
for at least right now, it's 21 cent, and I usually charge there. The problem is, I'm usually charging in the middle of the day, off on peak,
On peak. Yeah.
which can be 40 something to 50 something cents,
Damn.
which at that rate puts me way over the cost of like gas for a Camry or something.
Yeah.
Well, I remember Eddie, what were your times? You used to charge off peak all the time, right?
Yeah, I used to always try to charge off peak. Man, on peak was like
Yeah,
like a
it's a
double.
pain. Yeah,
Yeah,
double at
and you
least.
could
It's
see
actually
it.
more than double, according to my calculation, more than double.
So it was I was getting the same thing. The rates it was 21 or 32.
Yes,
And it makes a big difference.
a
So
big difference.
instead of me paying $8 to do ride sharing for the whole entire day, then I'll be paying more like 17. It's like
Yes.
double. Like
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Well, and I only
yeah.
get
I think a Genesis is a luxury car. I think personally.
But did
So
they
yeah,
make
that's
it
the
one?
questions.
But
SoFlo, yeah,
so
certain
I
Genesis are.
calculate that I'm getting about I think it's about 2. So what? There's 300 miles, right? And I take off 20% for the reserve, 20% for going above 80%. I take those
Yeah.
both off. I take off Vampire Drain, which can be 5 to 10%. So I mean that basically leaves me with what, like 50% to actually operate with, you know. And you get 3 miles off of every percent. So when I was coming down to it, it gave me like 100 and something miles before I had to go back and charge if I wanted to stay in that range where I'm keeping the car healthy, but I'm also maximizing how much I can drive. It's the range isn't all that great. And then
Yeah.
you're sitting,
That's
I
why I use the
calculate I can
80-20
make at
rule.
least $30 an hour. So I say that I'm going to take 15, I'm losing $15 every time I have to go charge.
Damn.
So
That's
it's
Yep.
like,
And it gets tricky because that's why I came up with the 80-20 rule. And then not only that, you have to do it before rush hour, okay, or
yes.
any major event because you do not want to get stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the time that it takes you to get to the charger, and you still have to sit there and charge the car.
Yeah. And
So
then when there's so many cars at the charging station, it slows down if you have too many cars around you, it'll slow down your charge speed. So
yes.
there's that too.
See the
Yep.
truth. Hey Jeff, the truth comes out.
Yeah, I
Eventually,
knew it was gonna come out
the truth
eventually.
comes out.
You motherfuckers need to buy a hang glider.
But while gas was $7 a gallon
Just
and
jump
whatnot,
off the
I was
highest building in your area and get to where the hell you getting to. Just fucking climb right the fuck on in. Be like,
hey,
hey,
right now it's
leave that
right
car
now
parked right where it was.
But
Right.
well,
oh,
you still have to take into consideration the maintenance and operation fees that you got on regular gas vehicles, and then
I get it.
also,
I'm just busting chops, bro.
yeah,
I'm just
I
and
know
then
it, man.
also, well, I want to make sure
all
the
right.
chat understands, like, because
no,
Yeah.
then
no,
also,
no! Don't take
All
no
right.
crap from these guys. Don't take no crap from these guys. Okay? It's because
Hey,
when your Tesla's got like 300,000 miles and it's still driving like it's brand new, tell them
yeah,
to do that to
Let's
their
see.
cars.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kitty out there's got 214,000 on it, and she's
nice.
still humming. And she's still humming, bro.
Yeah,
She
she's humming.
sounds like
254,000 on the big
that
Jeep,
stripper at
man.
the
She ready to
club.
go.
She's on
Oh
that pole
no.
with apple bottom jeans, and she's just shaking it and making that money, bro. Woo! Woo! It's hot in here.
The kitty catty,
It's
baby.
hot in
Yeah.
here.
He said she's shaking it.
Taking off all my clothes.
Oh, no, that's funny
I
shit.
keep- Anyway,
See that
listen,
look,
I ain't never said I was. I never
Hey,
said I was a
and
Mofo
I've been
said
keeping
Tesla
my gas
sounds too much of
prices
a hassle.
and
He
I've
said
been
Tesla
keeping my
sounds like
gas
a hassle.
prices down to where my Tesla was.
I'm gonna tell you
well.
right now, everybody
That's
out there
because
who
you're
just
working.
heard Steven explain the Tesla, all you motherfuckers need to like brush up on your Common Core math because you got to sit at the fucking gas pump and do a test. Be like, how many miles am I gonna get? The motherfucker gonna have a box, a check, some numbers, some minuses, a divided by
I mean,
sign. Motherfucker, I done gassed up and left. You still doing math and shit. You like filling in the blanks. Like, motherfucker,
hey,
you got Common Core math? You just bought a Tesla. Do you know what the fuck you doing?
gotta. I mean, hey, you're gonna
The
end up
derivative
doing
of
that.
19 and the tangent of where I'm going for 15 cents and
No,
19 miles.
don't hit him with
Like,
tangent.
I'm just trying to go to the store and back, motherfucker. I ain't got time for no math.
You're gonna have to do it on your. You're gonna have to do it all when you calculate everything at the end of the
That's
year
their
anyway.
soundboard.
Rick said, I teach math. I'm good. Rick gonna be at all the Tesla charger stations explaining shit to people on like chalkboards. Be like, this right
Like,
here is
look.
where you can make it to at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We go, hey,
What's up,
Rick's
Hey, hold
degree
on.
is about to come in handy. Rick's degree is about
Time out.
coming.
Jeff, you're killing me. You're killing me, Jeff. You're killing me. I'm there he
All right,
is.
let me give you guys a diagram.
There you look at Steven driving around with this.
Yeah, whenever they ask me the question, like,
Copy.
"Oh, what do I think about the Tesla and how does it perform?" Well, let me show you. You see,
I
X,
said, well,
yeah.
All right,
like, I gotta go to my grandma's house where she
comments.
lives.
Let's get back to some of
Let
these
me draw
comments,
this up
guys.
for you.
Come on.
You're
All
gonna
right,
need
would
18
you consider
minutes.
a Genesis
Like, well, damn.
a luxury car or an overpriced Hyundai? Man, those Genesis
Luxury.
are nice, bro.
Luxury.
Those are nice. I
I
don't
never
care.
driven one.
That is a really,
I've been
really
in
good
one.
studio.
It makes
I
a
mean,
lot of luxury cars look basic. Yeah,
Okay,
that Genesis is
any of
something
you
else.
guys ever get an error message after updating your Tesla?
Hey, Kiki said she
No.
said she did. Steven is a dude with the numbers. Like, this is fuck around. This is fine. Buy a Tesla. This is fuck around. This is find out.
Oh, God.
You buy a
All
Tesla,
right,
you gonna
hey,
fuck around and
y'all in
find
the
out
chat,
you
I'm
run out of
trying to catch up
electricity.
here. Oh, God. I'm trying to catch up
That's
here.
Steven.
I'm trying to
Steven is
catch
our
up
new
here.
fuck around find out guy.
Hey,
If you would like to buy a Tesla for
so
RideShare,
Edwin,
this is fuck around.
Edwin,
If you don't
thank
charge
you
on
for the
time, this is find out.
Jeff,
You
Jeff,
fuck around and
Jeff,
find
Jeff,
out.
Jeff. All right, so Edwin gave us a super
shit's
chat.
funny.
Thank you, Edwin, for the super chat.
Oh, thank you,
I'm
Edwin.
supposed to have something here
Appreciate you.
for you. Hold on
Thank
a
you,
minute.
my
Let
man.
me see.
Ed, BMS errors. You got BMS errors after updating the Tesla?
All right, that's the super chat. I'm trying here with the soundboard, Kiera. You got better sound, you let me know.
That was
Any
the old Jim Rome show, wasn't it? That was the Jim Rome
yeah, I
show.
know. That's why I didn't monetize the video tonight, because I get all kinds of copyright strikes
I
tonight.
love Jim Rome. Nobody knows about Jim Rome. I grew up listening to Jim Rome, man.
Any BMS errors after updating your Tesla?
I have not received any error. No.
Do you ever get any errors, Eddie?
BMS. Shit, what?
I don't even know
No.
what that is, but I'm
baby
assuming
mama
that
shit.
No,
BMS
I
is
never
baby
got any
mama shit.
errors. If my screen, if something in the Tesla was to mess up, if you hold both buttons down for about 5 seconds, all right,
And it takes longer than-
the whole entire system will reboot. But if you're driving the car, you can still do it, and the car will still drive normal.
Yes.
But
okay.
if you
I
hold
hope
both buttons down for like 7 seconds, it'll reboot.
All
And
right,
if
that's
you
how
have
you
that
reboot
issue
it.
and
All
the
right.
Yeah, it
computer's
was
not
all
coming back
praise.
up,
Jim
go
Rome.
make a appointment with the Tesla place. They'll fix
All
it.
right. Here we go. Tassie now. Any advice for a young entrepreneur getting into the rideshare business? Establishing business credit, and is it worth having Uber pay my LLC while still doing business on the side with the same LLC?
You are
Before
on
we
the
get
right
into this
channel, buddy.
question,
You
yep,
walked
you're
into
in
the
the right
right
channel.
room.
But this is what I'm going to say, because this particular question, who is this? Tassie now. Tassie, I really want you to reach out to Eddie on this,
Definitely.
right? And like he'll give you an in-depth answer, a better answer than what we could get to in the chat, because we just get off the rails in here sometimes.
Yeah. But
So
I'll tell you, everybody in the comments, all these names you send in these comments, these are all straight hustlers that will tell you there is money to be made. Not a single person in these comments are going to tell you to go get a real job, because this is real money. No matter how you look at it, this is real money. When you pay your phone bill, you're paying with Uber money. That's real money. None of this is fake money. So you're going to hear a whole bunch of people out there talking smack when you talk about you want to start an LLC with RideShare and everything else. You're going to hear a lot of people talk smack.
and
Trust me.
Man,
and
another
don't
super
forget
chat.
on
Nice.
on that LLC, don't forget the boots with the fur.
Yeah, exactly.
In an LLC, you got to have boots with a fur.
Boots with
I'm
the
just saying.
fur. Yeah, but serious though, like I said, I think starting an LLC with RideShare is a stepping stone to possibly you having other cars, either renting them out or having other drivers for you and everything. LLC is a smart business. There's a guy that was in one of my comments last week. He was in one of my videos. Dude makes $8,500 a week. $8,500 a week. He has drivers driving for him in California, leasing his cars out. $8,500 a week is a lot of money.
That's what I
That's
wanna
real
do.
money. That's
That's what I'm
RideShare.
building toward. Yep.
It's like, don't let these people tell you there's no, oh, don't start no LLC in that. That's stupid. You better off starting a lawn care business. $8,500 a week. That's all I gotta say. It's a stepping stone. You will get there if you want it bad enough. You might start at $500 a week, $1,000 a week, $1,500 a week. This dude is at $8,500 a week. That to me is inspiration. I'm only at $2,000 a week. $8,500 is a dream. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. So
I got
hey,
you.
Hold on,
I got
Martin.
you, Kiera.
Martin, what do you mean about what I have to say about which one? About the
that's
car,
right,
the
Rick.
Genesis?
You're right, Rick. Real job and
What's
ride
that?
share.
I'm trying to catch up here, guys. So give me a break here.
Rick, some of our drivers.
BMS is. Okay, that's what BMS is. BMS is for battery management module.
Okay.
So I guess that error is what the Tesla would catch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't had
Rome
any.
was funny, dude. I was a fool with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was funny. Okay, Edwin gave us another super chat. Thank you,
Thank
Edwin.
you,
We
Richie.
appreciate
My
you,
man
bro.
Richie
Hold on.
with the super chat.
Richie,
All right.
Yeah,
I did
Richie, if you want to pick my brain, man, I like to talk to you guys personally.
Yeah.
all right.
Reach
Oh,
out
I
to me
definitely will.
on the IG, and I'll get
Yeah,
back to you.
I did that
Take it.
already. It says BMS 027. I bought a 2018 Model 3, and now my regenerative braking doesn't work. I don't
Hmm.
I don't know a whole lot about the workings of the Tesla. I'm gonna
Okay.
be honest.
Regen braking. Hold on, I had that issue with mine. Um, you're gonna have to shut the car off. You got to reset the car. All right, reset the car. Hold both buttons down. The car's gonna reset. When it turns back on, you're gonna go into your screen, and then you're gonna go to you're gonna find on your settings, and you're gonna shut the car off. You're gonna wait 15 minutes, and then you're gonna turn it back on. That's
Yeah, see
how
if
I
that
got my
works.
regen back.
See if that works. See if
And
that
Jeff,
works.
how come you never made this video on regenerative braking reset in the Tesla?
My last name is Watts, not Tesla. I don't work on Tesla. I'm sorry. I only work on Watts vehicles, and since there are none, I don't work on none.
I
At
mean, you
least,
work on everything else.
Exactly.
Eddie,
when, look,
actually,
when it
Eddie,
happened to me, I called the lady up on the phone, and she was like, "Okay, do
right?
this. Reset the car. After you reset it, go to the screen, and then shut the car off. Wait
I need to
15
get in a
minutes,
Tesla. It
and
would be
then get it
nice to
back
get.
on."
I think I'm gonna get a
I
used
tell you,
Tesla. I
man,
want to get a used
we're
Tesla.
gonna.
That's what I'm gonna do. Get one with
But
problems. Buy me one
no,
that's
come
got a few
on, man.
problems on it.
What do you mean, Music City Gig Hustlers? Vinny's calling all the shots. Sounds like what? What? I don't understand what that means.
Vinny's
I
the
hope it's not a
kingpin,
negative.
man.
He,
Vinny's the
Nah, bro.
kingpin
he
around
created the
here.
rideshare garage, man.
Telling
This
you.
we're all part of the RideShare Garage. I don't know. I'm sorry. All right, here we
He's
go.
the
Richie
captain of the
Hustles.
ship.
Telling you.
Richie Hustles. $10
Oh,
super.
okay.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Richie. We appreciate you.
Richie, we
Yep.
appreciate you, brother. I
Telling you,
need to pick
brother.
Eddie's brain. Eddie, teach me the RideShare stuff, and I'll teach you Amazon. LOL.
Oh,
DM me
okay,
now.
that's a good trade.
Ooh,
That's a good
yeah.
trade.
You better tell me
See,
all
Well,
the stuff
I
you
I
need.
like
watched
that
some of
deal.
his
I like
videos.
that deal. Hold up.
you
Yeah,
see how
yeah.
this
Yeah,
networking works? This
Ri-
networking works, bro.
Telling you,
yeah.
I'm
man.
gonna
Hey,
use
this ain't no
Richie,
hustlers over here, man.
I watched
It's
some
all
of his
about making
videos. I
money.
watched some of his videos.
I love it, man. A lot of
Um,
people in these chats, they want to make money. People want to take care of themselves and build on something. I like that. Nobody in here is on no bullshit, and that's what I like about this whole core group. Plus, all the comments I see in everybody's channels, we got people who are really giving the blueprint to going out there and making money, not the blueprint to making excuses. I don't see a lot of excuses through these comments. I see a lot of people coming up with reasons, ways to do things. And that's what you need. You don't, I mean, it's like going to a locker room. If you walk into a locker room
um,
and everybody's telling you how to lose, you're going to lose eventually. But if you keep
hold
coming
on.
up with ways to win, you're going to eventually win. And that's what we
Let me
do. Come
put
up
my
with ways to
IG
win.
in there.
Yeah,
Hold
Eddie,
up.
do me a favor. Go ahead and put your IG in there because you're gonna have two
Yeah.
or three guys reaching out to you so that
Yeah.
they can. Edwin's like he missed it. He was moving around, so that'll be a good thing. We finally caught up on the super chat or super chats on the messages. Which sorry guys, it takes me a minute to get to it.
You good, brother.
There's a lot going on. We
That's
appreciate
right.
everybody that comes by our show.
Oh,
We do this every
Solutions.
Wednesday night. And now we're
Yep.
going to start to stream out on everybody's individual channel as well. So, like, subscribe, comment. Listen, we'll take the comment, good, bad, or indifferent. We will
Yeah.
take the comments. And
Yep.
Edwin, you can stop with the super chats. I'm going to put your question up, bro. I got you. Since you did,
Music is the
but
cool
since
chat.
you did, see, I don't care about the copyright strikes tonight. We don't care. We're not monetized. By turning
Ellen's
it
like,
off,
man,
he
I'm
ain't
trying to fix my
actually
car, baby. I'm trying to fix my
doing
car. That's what's up. This is the
he,
garage, baby.
he,
We'll try to solve it. That's what we
he
do. We
wants
try
it
to solve
done
it.
now. He wants his shit done now.
Now he knows he's got to turn it off. He held both buttons out. Now he'll go turn it off and do that 15-minute thing.
Holy shit! Wait a minute.
I
No,
love it, Edwin. I love it. It
you have
takes
to
money
hold
to
it for
make money.
longer than five
And that's what,
seconds for it to
hey,
reset.
Hold
Hold it
on.
until the screen turns off.
All right,
hey,
guys,
thank you, Miss
you're
Tessie.
killing us with these with the super chats. We love it.
I
It's
appreciate it,
not
Tessie.
necessary.
Thank
But
you,
bro,
Tazzy. Yeah.
Oh,
bro, I'm
yeah,
gonna have
Tessie.
like
You right.
18 copyright strikes on this tonight, but the hell with them. I don't care. All right, the
Yep.
oh,
question
this is
is,
great.
I'm,
All right, this is awesome.
I'm, I'm hustling
Thank
out
you, Miss
here.
Tessie.
I do have my LLC 2 months in, and I built clientele making pretty good money, basically matching my Uber weekly earnings. Amen.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, keep up.
Congratulations.
but finding other
money.
drivers with the same drive is a bit difficult. It is a bit
100%.
difficult.
We
Jeff,
talk
I'm
about
gonna
Yeah, it
let you
is.
take this. Jeff, this
We
is
the-
all you, brother.
We the 300. I tell everybody, we the 300. I watch the 300 every once in a while. I go back and watch it. It's about the group of that little military group that went around and all these big armies, the big Ubers and the big Lyfts was challenging this little bitty army. And they was taking everybody out strategically. You got to be strategic with what you do. If you're going to be a small group to make a big difference, be the 300. Think strategically. You got to move different than everybody else. If you don't move different, you're going to end up in the same place they all ended up. You see all these ex-drivers out there mad. These ex-drivers out there upset because they moved in a certain way. They won't even applaud us when we make money. They won't clap when we make money because we moving different and we making money. They mad. We the 300. You got to be the 300. That's the way you got to think about it. Move different. Don't worry about their ass not clapping for you. You keep getting that money. That's what you do. And we out.
Okay, let me get to Edwin here. Edwin,
That's right.
Well, I got
love
a
it.
whole soundboard of clips
All
I've been
right,
waiting
hold,
to use.
Edwin, yeah, you're gonna hold the both buttons down. The whole entire system is gonna reset. It's gonna take a couple of minutes for that to reset, and then on your settings, once the car turns right back on, you're gonna go into your settings, and then you shut the car off, and you're gonna wait about 15 to 20 minutes. That's what I did to mine. Um, at least because when I called when I called Tesla, that's how the lady told me to do it.
So
But
there you go.
you're gonna I'm telling you, you're gonna have to hold it down, and the whole car, the screen on your car will go black. Okay, and the whole system will shut down. But you have to be parked, standing still. You gotta be standing still. Pull over somewhere, okay, and give yourself like 30 minutes. Hold
Okay,
both buttons
Edwin.
down, wait for it to
Yeah.
clear up, all right? And then when the screen comes back on, don't start the car. Just go to the screen, go to your settings, and then shut the car off from there. And
Yes,
then
it
wait
does
about
turn
15,
back on
20 minutes.
He
automatically.
says, "Will it
Shut
turn?
your car
Will
off
it
from
turn
the
on
settings.
Yes,
automatically?"
it will. Yes. It's a
Okay.
reset. It turns off and it turns back on.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
gonna
Yeah.
take a
Yeah, we got
while.
you, Edwin.
Like you said, sit somewhere,
Yep.
sit somewhere and wait because it takes a while to turn back on. You'll see the Tesla symbol on the screen, and then the car will power back on. And then, like he said, don't do anything except go into the menu and turn it off. So you go to the safety. There's going to be a safety option on the menu, and if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it says turn off. That's how you turn off the car.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Oh boy,
Okay.
Homeboy says, "Is the sky blue?"
No, actually, no. I'm just kidding. I
Actually,
need to
it's
get
black.
to.
Blue is
So
just what
let
you
me
see when the
explain.
lights come through.
Let me explain.
Oh, here comes the board. Here comes the board. Oh, shit.
Yeah, when you finna fuck
Here we
around and
go.
find out.
Yeah. Yeah. See, find out.
All right.
No, but it's real, man.
Last question: is it true that Lyft going out of business? I heard it from RideShare Hub. Okay,
Don't
here's
watch the RideShare Hub.
No.
I'm-
Don't watch
I mean,
the RideShare Hub.
come
I'm gonna
on,
tell you
bro.
real shit. That's a grifter channel. That dude has all this shit all in the channel. His titles always say, Lyft is going out of business. Uber's going out of business. This person is over. This person is done. Every video he's got that because it's for the algorithm. When you put misery like that in the algorithm, it puts your video in everybody's channel real quick. It's an algorithm way he titles all his videos. These companies don't, he'll say, drivers are getting extra money, but he don't talk about, he talks about solo and all kind of shit. His titles are so it shows up in your feed. His videos sometimes have nothing to do with the fucking title. I used to subscribe to the Hub, but I don't need that shit in my fucking news feed, and I keep it real. If dude want me to be a subscriber, he need to keep it fucking real, because I'm a real driver. I don't care if he don't like me. I don't like him either. But if you want me to watch your shit, then keep it real. I'll come watch your shit. Even though I don't like you, I'll still watch your shit because it's stuff I can use. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you phony and you doing that grifter shit, I don't like that. It's a waste of my time. We business people trying to make $100,000 or more per year. Don't waste my time because I don't have a lot of it already. I'm trying to use all my valuable time on these fucking streets making this money. But to keep going through dumb shit all the time to see what's real, what's fake, what's real, what's fake, I don't have time for that shit. I'm trying to make money. This is what
When
we
did
do.
Brandon
This
get
is what
back?
this is about.
Jeff. Yeah, I was just going to say, when did Brandon get back?
No.
I promise you, I'm going to make a promise right now. I
What's
will
it?
never monetize our Wednesday night podcast ever again. I'm telling everybody out there in the free world, we will never monetize again
Hey,
because this group is so real This group is so brutally honest.
We're humans.
Don't like
We
us.
humans.
We don't care. We don't care for certain people. We don't hate them. We just don't care for them.
Yeah, that's it. I don't hate you.
But you're gonna get something real like that from Jeff every time. You're gonna get it from Eddie under his breath when Eddie does this. Oh, okay, in the back of his mind, he is going off. He is going off in that Puerto Rican tone. Hey, maricón,
It's coming. It's coming.
going off. And so when he does this, oh yeah, that's where we're at. Steven, well, I don't know. I don't know Steven that well yet, but I'm sure he's got his fuck around and find out board sitting there, just waiting with some juicy words on it. So we will no longer monetize our podcasts. Now, with that being said, so there was an article that came out. Back to SoFlo's question. Jesus Christ, because
This
of wild
is Jeff
kid.
2024.
You ain't lying. Listen, there's an article out there floating around that somebody said Lyft is so close to bankruptcy. Based on what I don't know. You guys know we mess around with stocks. We watch the stocks. The guys over at RideShare, the RideShare guy, Sergio and Chris, they watch the stock. It really depends. They're in a very interesting place right now.
Yeah.
Are they going out of business? I don't think so. I think they'll be bought out or they'll go into bankruptcy and restructure, but I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. Okay.
Because the thing is, this is why I think you're right, Kenny. This is why I think you're right.
Too, though. That's why I don't think they can go out of business because we depend on them.
That's what I'm about to say.
Correct.
We have too many trillionaires and billionaires on this planet to let a valuable service like Lyft just disappear. We have people with money knowing we can invest in Lyft to keep them afloat, and Lyft becomes our company now. Lyft's our baby now. It's a lot of money that's floating around this planet. Somebody from Ukraine could buy that shit for all we know. Somebody from China could buy it. We don't know. But Lyft is a very valuable source. It's information. It's data. It's a lot of customer names. It's addresses. It's a lot of information inside of that to just call it good and say, no, just shut the doors on that shit. Way too much value in Lyft. Lyft's not profitable, but that doesn't mean it's not valuable. It's just like a team that loses. Just because they lost don't mean that they weren't playing hard. They're hard opponents. You might not want to play against their ass again because they played that damn hard. Lyft is a hard opponent against Uber and all these other companies. They're a really hard opponent. Somebody's going to put money into Lyft to keep them afloat. Meantime, I don't want to scare people. I don't know if I want to drive because they're going to go out of business. Make that money. As long as you turn that app on, if that shit lights up, go make that money. Don't worry about what they saying. The day you don't see that light up, this the day you worry about it. I'm telling
Eddie,
you.
your princess is poking. Your princess, I see little miss.
Hey,
little miss. Hey, little miss. I'm waving to you. I'm the one who's saying happy birthday to you. You can say hello back.
Oh, there she is. Happy
there
birthday.
She is.
They're waving at you.
Hey, everybody wished the little miss a happy birthday. It was her birthday the other day. So I think that's always an awesome
they're saying
deal.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
They're singing
happy birthday. She can't hear me because Eddie's got on his headphones.
Yeah, I got it on my headset.
See? You singing to Eddie. Why are you singing happy birthday to Eddie? What the fuck?
Because I was hoping to get this.
Dear President.
Seriously, I was hoping to get the, oh yeah.
Yep, exactly.
All right, back to where we're at.
He's right. We don't do fear porn around here. If you hear
other
make
platforms
money,
allow you to use the Tesla for gig work apps outside of Uber. Well, I mean, you can use a Tesla, you just can't use the Hertz Tesla rental through Uber for anything that requires you to register your vehicle. So you can't use it for Lyft, but you might be able to use it for DoorDash. You can definitely do Uber Eats.
True.
What's some of the other things? I don't know if you could use it. I guess it just depends.
I think delivery is good in the Tesla. Delivery is good.
Delivery in the Tesla, I think you can get away with. I don't know for sure. Like Eddie would know better. He rented the darn thing.
Yeah, I was able with the rental. I was able to do DoorDash with the rental, but that was because I was already registered with DoorDash, so I didn't have to re-register again.
Okay.
But I did use the rental with DoorDash, which it sucked. Uber Eats was better. But Tesla, it's the best for doing eats. It's just the best. Man, you can beat on that thing, and it'll keep going.
Yeah.
Steven is
For real.
waiting
I
with his
do actually
rider.
charge at hotels, but they still charge you
Trickle
the same
chargers.
rates. Yeah, they still
Hey,
charge you at the same
stay
rate.
away from those chargers. They're trickle chargers. There's a reason why
No,
they're
no, the
small
one I go
because
to.
they can't
No,
perform.
not those ones. There's some hotels here in Los Angeles that are the full size chargers that do the 250. Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
like the small
So
ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
so Jeff is in Arizona. Eddie is in
AZ.
Texas. Eddie's in Texas, partner. All right. And Steven's out
Stefan's in Los
in LA,
Angeles.
dude. He's in LA,
LA.
dude.
LA, yeah.
That's
LA,
the
dude.
movie star, baby. That's the movie star right there.
Sexy ass. With his sexy ass.
We
Anyway,
got the desert rat. I'm the desert rat. Shit, I'm the bulldog. I'm out in the
Hello
desert.
and welcome to the channel.
Georgia, but now Jersey
that
too, right?
voice, that
Oh,
that
yeah, you go. And Jersey. Okay.
Steven, that voice, bro, you got a voice built for radio. I'm dead serious. It just comes
Thank you.
across really smooth. You
You
know,
should do voiceovers for Uber drivers that got Tesla. So
I've-
when people open the door, you could be like, "Welcome into your Tesla.
making a phone ring. Right?
Welcome
On
to
the phone.
Uber and Lyft. We hope you enjoyed your ride."
You know what's
That-
funny? I
that's-
actually had a few people in my car. I mean, it's Los Angeles, but I had a few people in my car that they did voiceovers. That was their business. That was pretty
Man, you
cool.
can do it, dog. You can do it.
I got a friend out in Cali. That's what her daughter does. Her daughter was she's a industry kid. She did a voiceover in the
Yeah.
movie Frozen.
Yeah,
Oh.
she
She
said she was
did.
going to come visit you.
She was on Nickelodeon for like 3 seasons.
Mhm.
Yeah. Shout out to her and her family out there.
Yep.
Yeah,
I would
bro, that
love to be able to
voiceover business
do
is real.
anime voiceovers for the English dialogue, but or whatever.
If
And I
Kiara
was
can
looking
do-
into
Kiara
also
can
Hey,
do
running.
what?
voiceovers for the Uber Eats app, so it'll send a message to the customer when you get there saying, "Bitch, open your door." Where's your motherfucking gate code? That Kiara can say that shit. I'm tired of sitting in this goddamn lot, bitch. Your hamburger gonna get thrown in the dumpster. It's like, Kiara, that's the wrong type of voiceover. We need something. I'm mad.
Huh.
I'm mad, Jeff. Kiara be going off, boy. I ain't got time for this. I gotta make money. Kiara, we need better voiceovers, more, nicer voiceovers.
Yeah. We need you to
Kiara
be
got
calm.
time for that.
Jeff, you're
We eat cheap
damn.
food. Better hurry up.
Hey, here's a good one. Here's a good one right here, bro. Here's a good one right here. Here's a good
He
one.
said your chicken
Melvin's
fingers
got
are on
one.
top of the intercom.
Melvin
Yes,
down there in
true.
San Antonio. He says we could use a voiceover. Can you tip your driver, please?
I know. Exactly. We need that. As soon as you open the Tesla door, don't forget to tip your driver.
Oh,
I
and not
have
only
these
that, I've
ones
been getting
too.
some drivers. I say that I know that Uber keeps your tips, so I'm gonna give you cash.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
I get driver
yep.
riders that say that. Yep.
I got more cash
Yeah.
tips in the past week than I have in a while because people been kind of holding back. And I was doing the Venmo Cash App tip. Now people are doing the cash again. I was like, "Ooh, what's going on? People got cash now? What the hell?"
I
Well,
just take it and
because
throw it in my
hey,
center
because
console.
up until yesterday, remember Cash App, Venmo, all these companies were going to be subjected to that $600 rule for the
That's
1099.
probably what it
Now
is.
that just got put on pause yesterday. Wait a minute,
Yeah.
what's
Did it?
Wednesday?
Mm.
So it was either Monday or Tuesday. It got put
Yeah,
on
yep.
pause, and they're going to relook at it. Apparently, the IRS still has like 7 million tax returns they ain't or
Man,
they haven't
they
processed
ain't making
them
that.
from last year.
They
I
ain't
want
making
to
that count.
enter. Kijia W asks, "Do you think the insurance
I like that
at
voiceover. Your chicken
Who?
fingers are on top of the intercom. I love that
it's
voiceover.
all the
You
way
need that
it's
for
all the way
real.
down, maybe halfway down."
They should
Kijia asked
allow
about
instead
the.
of text messaging to customers, they should
Can you
allow voice
put it
messages
up?
to
'Cause
go
I
through.
don't see it.
I don't even know how do I.
Should be like,
How far down? What's the name?
"Hey Edwin, you good, brother?
Uh,
Thank you."
Kijia W.
That's right, Melvin. Let's get this money, baby.
I
Let's
don't
get it.
see that, dude.
Okay, it
Edwin,
says,
man, hey,
"Do you
you
think
have a
the
great night,
insurance
brother. You have a great night.
at
Thank you for
Hertz is a
everything tonight, my
waste
man.
for the
Hopefully we
Tesla?"
help you out a little bit. Hopefully we help you
All right,
out.
hold on, Jeff. Hold on 1 second. I got to hit him one more time before he leaves.
I like that.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you, Edwin.
Edwin, you the man tonight. Okay,
That's
now
it,
what was
brother.
that question, Steven?
Okay, so they asked, "Do you think the insurance at Hertz is a waste for the Tesla?" So I guess that would be you and me.
Technically, yes, but
Yeah.
get it anyway because
Yep.
if you mess up, they're gonna go like double fist like this, yeah, like that.
Yep.
and everything's just gonna come out. All right, it's gonna suck.
Why you fooling me?
So do get it.
It will.
Got a
They will
buddy of
mail
mine.
you.
Why you
Oh
fooling
yeah,
me?
I got a
Damn.
buddy of mine. Windshield cracked. All right,
Mm,
$800 right out of your pocket.
Shit.
I
So
had.
just get it.
I
Well,
had.
yeah, that's
I was
yeah.
going
Get
to
it.
drop off or pick up one of the Teslas, and somebody had rolled up with with the glass cracked, and the
Oh, I'm on
guy.
my second windshield. I'm on my second
Yeah,
one.
the guys
1,400 bucks a
said.
windshield.
Yeah, he said
Then
easily he's going to be paying hundreds on this. I'm like, oh, no way in the world I'm getting this
But
car
wait a
without
minute.
the
But wait a
insurance.
minute. But wait a minute. I got a question with that because your front windshield is supposed to be covered by your insurance. So you're saying the original rental insurance, not the supplemental, the original rental insurance in the state doesn't cover the front windshield?
It
nope.
Apparently not.
should, because mine
That's what he
does. It
said it was going
should.
to cost. Yeah,
Wow.
It
yeah.
should.
They get you. I'm
Everybody
telling you,
has
they get you.
zero.
All these
I
little
think you get
fees
two
add up.
windshields a year, something like that.
They say it's $339, $475. Okay.
What?
They don't tell you about these little fees. Yeah, when you get
A
when I
week?
When you, like I said, I didn't pay
yeah.
less than 2,100. Then the fees and everything came landing on top of it. No,
Oh, not only that,
2,100 for the month.
Now I see
with the
why you went out and
toll,
bought one.
Yes, yes,
with
exactly.
You was
with
like,
the
I'm
toll.
not doing this rental. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
buy one.
Yeah,
And another thing that people don't understand when they rent a Tesla, get the toll tag. I'm telling you, they're gonna pass. You're gonna get charged the tolls on the car. All right. Then Hertz is gonna send you a bill to pay the tolls. But then they're gonna charge you an inconvenience fee that comes to about to be the same amount as the toll. So you're paying the tolls twice.
Jesus Christ.
So
Yep.
if you're paying $400 for tolls, you're gonna get an $800 bill that you have to pay.
That's crazy. Well,
See,
see, I'm
at
like
that
Rich.
point,
I paid extra for my windshield stuff, so I pay zero deductible, but I only get two windshields a year. I had my windshield replaced in August on the BMW at $1,400. They were supposed to come today to replace this one for $1,400, but it started raining, so they're coming back December the 31st in the morning to replace it. $1,400 a windshield because of the heads-up display and the cameras and shit. Imagine not having windshield insurance on these cars. In Arizona, everybody gets rocks chips. Look it up on anything. We have rocks everywhere. You can just drive down the street and it's a chip in your windshield.
and
We're too
yeah,
much.
it's a
We don't have enough
structural
grass,
issue
and
on
we
the
got
car.
rocks everywhere
Why
here.
don't you just buy a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
it's a
windshields for your
structural
car and
issue
buy
on
the
the car
machine?
because if
I
the
need to.
glass is
I
cracked
need to.
and you get a
I need to figure out a
rollover or
way how to
anything
keep.
like that,
Yeah, dude,
it
I got to
won't
figure a way
support
out how
the.
to keep these windshields from cracking because this shit's nuts, dude. I've had two windshields on every car I've had, and it's like Arizona is like that. It'll go over into the highway road. They'll kick up, and rocks will bounce down the highway. You can see them bouncing towards your car, and I'm like, no. I try to get over. Instant crack. You can hear it. It's like, damn. And
Have
then right now, I got
the
one right
needle
now
plug.
cracking across the window.
Oh,
Just
by the
like,
way, Steven, you got the needle plug sealer thing? It's a little
I
suction
don't.
cup. Okay, you get.
look at
I should put that on my must-haves. If you
Jay.
get a chip on the Tesla, or just take that freaking thing and just put it in it and just fill it up.
Jay
I'm
said, your
telling you,
combo is by the leasing office. Nice and cold in this 37-degree weather. Thanks for ignoring my text and call. That's a voiceover for your ass, right? I need that voiceover.
Hold on. Steven, give it to us.
Oh,
The board.
Give it
Yeah.
to us.
burger combos. Your
Go
burger
ahead.
combo is by the leasing office, nice and cold in that 37-degree weather. Thanks for ignoring my text and calls.
That
what the
shit.
fuck?
We need
We
voiceovers on
are
messages.
listen,
Dude.
next week we will have 5 different voiceovers available for
Man,
sale,
hey.
99 cents each.
If you got that
In the App
voiceover while
Store,
you was waiting on your order,
or-
you would
Yep.
be pissed.
Yeah,
Steven
it's nice and
will have-
calm.
I'd be like, my food
Yeah,
has
and
got a
give 'em-
leasing
and give 'em-
office. Where
And
that
then you
motherfucker-
give them the fee for their own custom-made voice that you can play.
Yes.
Now,
I
now
would be
if you want a custom message by our guy Steven,
yeah,
just let us know.
and have a great night.
Just let us know.
Dude, if Uber and Lyft allowed custom messages like that, people would pay $1 or $2 extra just to have that shit. It would make their night. They would be dying laughing. They would be cracking up.
Ah,
Like,
your
dude,
biggie bag.
Hold on,
Your piggy bag is in the
Hold on,
mail room.
Steven,
Your neighbors
Steven.
are eyeing it.
Hit it, Steven. Hit it, Steven. Hit it.
At J. Yup, your biggie bag is in the mailroom, and your neighbors are eyeing it.
That motherfucker run out the front door.
Yeah. Oh my God. Come back to trash. Just a bag full of trash.
Dude, that is so funny. That's funny.
Come on,
Man,
bro.
hey, they need
You
Uber
can't have
needs to
fun
have
in the
that because it
garage.
would make people's nights. They say, dude, listen to this cool message I just got. They would have different messages in all different voices and shit. It would
It'll
be
become
like
a
an
ringtone.
ongoing thing. Everybody was like, dude, you gotta hear my voiceover. This is
Oh,
funny.
my
Check this shit
God.
out. Man, that shit, he said, your shit's
Oh
in the
my
mail
God.
room.
Hysterical. Hysterical night, bro.
Dude, they need voiceovers for these damn instead of text
Oh.
messages. Get these people voiceovers about their food deliveries. That should be funny as hell.
Oh my God. So
that's another button we need.
all that being said, bro. Yeah, you ain't
Man.
lying. No, I'm serious. We're gonna have at least 5 voiceovers for next week. I don't know how we get them out to people. They use them as ringtones. They can put them on their one phone. When they make the phone call on their delivery app, they play the tone off the other phone right into there, and there you go. And there you go. I'm trying to tell you.
He said
And then
all
what-
left on the table is wrappers, crumbs, and the cup condensation.
And, I'm,
That's gonna be
and, I'm,
funny as hell.
and you know what? And you know what else? You know what else? I'm gonna have him on the soundboard next week too.
Dude, that should have been
We're gonna have
live.
a custom. And thank you very much for the super chat tonight. We do appreciate you flying into the RideShare Garage with Jeff, Eddie, Kiara, Brandon, Steven, and the boss in charge over there, Banana Head Cuz Mickey. Yeah.
Said banana head. Man, y'all are nuts, man. This shit's funny. But this live was pretty funny. I enjoyed this live tonight, man. Y'all had me dying laughing. That shit was funny. Last week, I missed live with y'all last week because I was out driving. I got caught up and I was making that money last week.
Land
But
that
this
money.
week, it's
man.
raining
Nobody's
anyway,
telling
so I
you.
said, I'm taking off. I'm going to hang with y'all tonight, man. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. I'm glad I
Oh,
came
that's
through,
it.
man.
I'm glad you were able to make that money that night.
Hey,
That's-
and the thing is,
never
these
apologize.
lives, to me, these lives are historic because we got everybody in the comments who we're all helping each other grind out. We're all helping each other push. Next year, when we start looking at these old videos and screenshotting these comments and putting them on things, people are going to realize we've been through this together. We've been going through these broke periods together, these hard periods together, these money-making periods together. We ain't new to this. We all been here just helping each other along. And a lot of industries don't have people with each other. They don't have people with each other. You said first time to the live and loved it. Well, thank you,
All right.
Tab. Hey,
Let me
thanks
get,
for coming
let me get her
through.
one. I got to get her one. I got a couple of them on here.
That was live. But serious though, man, a lot of industries and a lot of rideshare drivers don't like each other. We're all hanging out together on lives, man. We're having fun. We laughing. We know this job sucks, but somebody got to do it to make this money. And this is how we release it. This is how we kind of help each other make it through the weeks. This is what we do.
Just don't drive a Tesla and wear sandals, please.
Oh my God, bro. That's
I don't think I've worn my sandals while driving yet. Not yet.
That's funny. That's funny. Hey, where'd you go, Steven? Your picture went out.
Hold on, I'm turning my camera back on.
Oh, there you go.
That's because he was changing voices. He had to adjust. We're getting a little later at night now, and so now we got to take it down into the love.
Okay, let's bring it down.
Yeah.
Let's bring it down.
This is the quiet storm.
10:43 over here.
Play some Shalimar.
You joking, bro? I used to jam out on the quiet storm.
Exactly. You know that.
Bro,
The quiet storm, middle of the night. It's cold outside, man.
It was the Spanish.
Yeah,
dude.
Kiki. People do that here, Kiki.
What?
It's just
socks with sandals.
The socks with sandals, but in a Tesla. Okay.
I don't think I've driven my Tesla with sandals yet.
There's nothing wrong with it, all right? But you can tell that the person's renting it. They don't own it.
You know the other way you can tell that they're renting it. You look at the back of the license plate, and it has a white sticker where the year should be.
What?
On the license plate where the year should be on the sticker for the it'll be a white sticker that says, I forget what it says on it, but it's a white sticker instead of the year that the expiration is.
All right, Mr. All right, Tabs.
All right,
welcome
Tabs,
to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. See you next week.
We appreciate you.
I'll see ya.
All right.
Yep.
Steven, we're about to make
Birkenstocks.
We're about to make Ron. We're about to make Ron very upset here. But Kiara wants to make it steamy, Steven. Make it steamy. Make it steamy. Turn
the red light on though. You gotta do the red light special. You gotta do the red light special, man.
I gotta do the red light.
Bro. I was gonna say, turn on the red light. Oh.
Okay, Google. Turn the light red.
You got to bring the quiet storm.
Oh,
This is
nice.
RideShare.
Is that a hard? Yeah. Yeah, bring it in.
RideShare,
There we go.
quiet storm. I like
keep hearing
that.
hard.
Hey, he gonna be the RideShare quiet storm. That's what we do.
Welcome to the
Hold on.
RideShare
I
garage.
can do the same thing now. I can do the same thing now. Hold on. I want to play.
I got
I want
everybody
to-
hooked into the lights.
I don't have
Hold on,
lights,
wait.
man.
I want to play. Hold on. I want to play.
I have it on.
Ooh, I like it.
Look at that. Look at that. That's it.
Hold on.
That's
Not, Kiara, this is all your fault.
it. See,
This is the first time it's Kiara's fault.
I know.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta get me hooked up.
Yeah, Jeff. Dude.
Hold up. I got something. Wait a minute. I'll be right back.
We're having way too much fun. We're having way too much fun now.
Look, somebody's gonna turn his truck on.
Oh no, not the red and blue lights.
Not unless he brings the bug light that's blue.
Oh man. Let's see. I saw one dude doing stuff on Jeep's channel.
Let's see.
I got my lights too, man.
Oh yeah, isn't that the
Don't you want to do?
Oh,
The
look at
police
it.
lights, man. I'm the
Oh.
police, man. I'm like,
There you go. There it is. Red light specials in the house.
I know it.
Red
See,
light specials in the
Red light.
house. Okay, that's too much dead time, bro. We got too much dead time.
I know it for real.
Oh, God.
Yo, whatever.
Um,
No, but this right here's my car battery jumper. I drive around this car battery jumper, but it's got police lights on it. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
Okay.
just double tap this
Bad
button like
boys.
this.
So it's a mobile version of what goes on with your car.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know how to turn it. Or you can just hold it down and then these lights come on. So you can have like a flashlight.
You
But
just blind the shit out of people. Yeah, I get you.
you got USB
Shiny-
ports
shiny
all in.
red
It's all
Hey,
light.
that's
that.
how you keep attackers
hell
off
out.
of you.
This little ass thing will jumpstart any car, man. This thing is little as hell, but it's jump started my Jeep before. I'm like, what the hell?
No, small jump starters are definitely something you should keep. in
Every
your car.
rideshare driver needs to have one of these in their car.
Yeah,
I don't know what it
and they're
is.
getting
Yo-
cheaper and cheaper. There's like almost
Yep.
no excuse.
Yep.
And they're
they'll
nice and
tell you,
small.
like,
It's not like they're a big battery.
that's all your stuff there, so
You
you
got
can
your
see like what
affiliate
the
link?
battery power is, USB ports,
Watch,
all of that
watch.
stuff.
Let me show
on it.
you.
All right,
These little
so-
things right here will jump like 10 cars in a row without you even charging this
Right.
thing up.
See, like
Hey,
this
you-
is mine, and I'd rather
Holy
have that one.
Oh, what the
yeah,
hell?
yeah,
Yeah.
because they're huge, man. And like I said,
Yeah,
this
this is
probably cost
huge.
me like maybe
It takes
20
up
bucks.
too much space in my car,
Dude,
but I can
that's
jump cars
luggage.
with it.
Yeah,
That's luggage. You get charged $35 for the overhead
Right,
compartment. on
exactly.
this thing.
No, this is my carry-on. That's my carry-on. Nah.
you can charge $35 on an airplane with that. That's a
my
jetpack. She said, jetpack.
So,
Hey, Kiki, I'm telling you, this little thing here, it's got, like I said, USB ports in it, everything.
link it up.
And
Link
it's
it up.
small.
Jeff,
Like, here's
link
my
it up.
cup of coffee. It's smaller than a cup of coffee. It's like small. Little
God damn.
thing. Like my phone next to it. My phone is about the same size as it. I mean, that's how small this thing is, and it'll jump the car like I'll probably
gotta
charge
link
it
that up.
once, and like 3-4 months will pass,
But
and you don't have to charge it. It just
Do
it just
do
stays-
understand? Jeff's got big hands. You know, I got tiny hands. See
That
that? I
little
got tiny
dude.
hands.
That little dude. Jeff ain't no big dude, man.
Yeah, man. I
He
look
driving
big on
mini
camera.
bikes. He's
When you
running
see
mini
me for
bikes.
real, you be like,
got
man, you come to
pythons.
find out. You come to my house, you see my Jeep is like one of them little ones from Walmart and shit. You like, dude, you look big next to that Jeep. You're like, it's electric from Walmart. I pay like $3.99 for it. You look so big on camera because all my shit's toys.
All he needs is the blonde wig, y'all. He's the meme in the blonde wig with the little girl.
It's like, you think this is a coffee cup? This is a shot glass. It just looks fucking big. It's a red shot glass. When you hold it, you'll really.
The most interesting man in the world.
I knew it.
Oh God! All right,
I
so
live in a
Music
tiny
City
house.
Big Hustlers wanted to
Man.
know this is a go live together thing. So, I counted up tonight before we started. This is our 17th. This is our 17th show. This is our 17th show together, by the way.
Damn, that's live.
We have done 16 shows coming into tonight. So that's 16
Wow.
straight weeks we've done this, right? And so to answer Music City, listen, bro, we're just a bunch of people, guys and ladies that got together and decided we wanted to do some good in the community. There are plenty of people out there who'll keep you down. There are some people out there that'll keep you up. You got channels that will break everything down from the macro to the micro and tell you all about it. We just trying to keep it real. We're just telling our stories through our eyes and what we're going through. And we all put up earnings.
And
We
have
all
fun with it.
we show what we do. We don't say what we do. We show what we do.
We're not
Good,
entitled to
bad, and
success.
indifferent. That's how we roll. So, no, we are the RideShare Garage. That's who we are. All right.
And I'll tell everybody, you're not entitled to success. Every company that's ever been built has an industry. A lot of companies within that industry fail. They don't all make it. So a lot of people, for some reason, think every rideshare driver has to make it. We're all independent companies. We're all not going to make it. You're not entitled to making it just because you have an app, a telephone, and a car in the driveway. You might fail at this. Your market might not sustain it. Maybe you don't have the heart for it. Not everybody's going to do this. Everybody's not entitled to it. So for the ones that do make it, I applaud you. Every video I make, I applaud you. Whether or not I know you. But you have people out there that are not applauding you. They used to do it. They're giving you thumbs down on your success because it was something that either they couldn't do or something they didn't want to do. You're doing it every day. And I applaud that because I want to see families win. I want to see you make money. I want to see you take care of shit. I know it's hard to do it because we all do it. Everybody on this chat, we all do it. And we all have shitty days. I only made $85 a day. Man, I ain't make shit today. We all go through those days. But we get up the next day, we do that shit again because we know we are not entitled to it. We make it happen. You make success happen. It's not going to be given to you. Fuck Uber, fuck Lyft. They're not giving you shit. Go take it. You got to take it. If you want it that bad, go get it. Just go get it. And that's what we do in this RideShare Garage. We keep it real. Like Vinny said, we keep it real.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. So anyway, bro, this is the longest stream we've done.
For real.
2 hours, 51 minutes, bro. It don't even feel like it.
He said, and you have grifters.
That's real.
Selling you clickbait, selling you dumb titles and shit. Like, come on, man.
Go ahead, Eddie.
No.
Go for
we'll talk about it after. We'll talk about it after.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, let's wrap this thing up. Kiara, you're not here to give your tip of the week. But I'm going to tell a little story to you that happened to you when she's on the road, bro. How's she going to give a tip? She can't type all that.
I typed a tip every week when I wasn't on.
All right. Well, God damn it, Kiara, you heard what the men
have a tip, Kiara. What are you saying, Kiara? Give us something this week, Kiara.
While
she can hit us with a gem.
What you ain't? Don't she always?
She already did with the whole gate code shit. I like the gate code.
Oh, you already, yeah.
Yeah, sitting inside of the gate. If you're a car lifer and you dropping off food inside of a gated community, it's your last one. Stay there. You're safe.
No,
you're
that
secure.
wasn't the only thing she said. She said that one of the other riders shared the code with her to get inside.
Helping each other out. That's what we about.
If you have a community in the area,
that's what we about.
You didn't have to type anything.
Yep.
You didn't have to type.
We listening to you, Kiara. We listening to you, girl. You smart. You are sharp. You're paying attention. You're common sense, and you're paying attention to what's going on. You're alert. A lot of people are not that alert. They come home and ask Uber, what can I do? Don't ask Uber shit. Pay attention. Stay alert. You figure it out.
You know what's awesome about this? You know what's awesome about this?
What's that?
While we recognize what our female garage members come through with, right? Most men only hear this. It didn't work.
What was it?
It didn't work.
I was waiting all night.
Anybody put them on timeout?
It didn't work. Damn it.
It still won't work.
They don't hear nothing. They hear silence. Like wah, 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 wah.
No.
You need that one too.
Oh my God. I had it. It was perfect.
Kiara said, I have to save my tips. I'll be giving out my sauce early.
You ain't lying, dude. You ain't lying.
But sometimes, I call it inductive reasoning. You got deductive reasoning and inductive reasoning. Some of your tips are inductive and not deductive. Some people give the tip early on, and that's what you do. You just give the tip early on, and we talk about it again at the end again. Deductive versus inductive. So even though you gave it early, it made sense with what we're doing and what we're promoting. Somebody can look at this video anytime in the future. This is documented historically. They can go back through and watch it in segments and increments and say, holy shit, I'm a car lifer. Never thought about sitting inside of an apartment complex that I just delivered to. You gave
I
them
mean,
that nugget early on
yeah.
if they see it early. You gave it to them later if they gave it late. No matter what, you gave it, and that's all you can do. You can just give the
Well, that's
information.
why
They have to choose to
that's
use it
why
or not.
that's why I did that's why I did the ebook, because people were asking me the same questions like over and over again. I was like, hey, you just buy
Right.
Yeah,
the ebook. That's
there
what
you
Kiki
go.
needs to do. Kiki needs to take all those tips and put them in there because we might talk about them. She might talk
Yep.
about them like on the videos, like here and there.
Yeah.
But people gotta watch 2+ hours of videos for the last
I
60
spot watch a lot. I spot
60
watch a lot of
minutes.
videos. Like some of these
You
videos
ain't
that we
lying.
make that be 2 hours, I'll watch it. But when I go back, I see where the red line is, so I know I'm not done. So I'll click it and I'll watch. And I usually watch mine
Yeah.
on the big screen. So I'll watch it on the TV, on a big 75-inch TV and shit. And I'll be like, yeah, this is
Damn.
fun.
Mm.
How many TVs have I cost you already?
Man, I'll be throwing them out the window. Damn it, Benny. No, I'm just
All right. So, Jeff, quick, under 30 seconds. What's your tip, buddy? What's your tip?
My tip for this week is realize that we are a valuable part of this community. A lot of people, like I said, they'll jump in your car and not believe that you can even afford the car you driving. Don't worry about them. You know how valuable you are. You know what you provide this community. You are a therapist for somebody who just went through a divorce. You are a ear for somebody who just broke up with a boyfriend or girlfriend. You are
Yes,
probably
sir.
just somebody's peace of mind getting home from a hard ass day at work. You
Yeah,
are
buddy.
providing a service beyond this little money Uber and Lyft is giving us.
Mhm.
People will take care of you through that tip. So be
Yes,
that
sir.
therapist, be that counselor, be that father that some might need on the way to on their first date with a boyfriend they just met. Be that dad, be that mom. Just be a human when you driving these people around. Don't worry about the app. You and you, just be you, and you're gonna make that money. I guarantee it.
I've always said, remember that program on HBO, Taxi Cab Confessions?
Yeah.
Ain't got shit on an Uber ride.
Oh no.
Not just for the craziness,
Man.
but also for the things that we deal with when people are just they're not right.
Going through it. Yeah.
They're going through it and they can't help it. They just kind of blurt it out because they feel safe in talking to somebody they know in 10 minutes they ain't never going to see again. So
Yep.
being a little empathetic, it ain't always about being all rough and tough and sometimes, bro, sometimes just
the fuck up.
listen to
Exactly.
what these people got to say
Yep.
and just
Yep.
be done with it. And just be done with it. And you know what? Karma's a great thing. It comes back around. So
Yeah.
Jeff, I appreciate you saying that. Eddie,
Oh,
how you gonna follow Jeff now? How you gonna do it now,
Oh,
bro?
um, all right. You gotta keep moving. All right. If ride share is not working for you, you gotta move on to the next step. And or if ride sharing is not even going to a good place right now because yes, the whole bankruptcy thing that's going on and the rides are getting even cheaper. As time goes by, look for an exit. That's what we're all doing in between the
yep.
YouTube videos, the affiliates, Amazon stores, the websites. All right. Start your own little thing. Start your own little thing. All right. Start
That
making
money.
additional income after that. Don't
Money.
stick to one thing. Always look for other things and don't listen to people in the comments. Okay. Watch out with those people. A lot of people are negative.
Yep. Cryptids.
Hey
That's
man,
right,
hey,
Kiki.
listen.
Peace is here. Shit.
Whatever we're doing, this ain't it. This ain't the end all be all. This is a stepping
Nah.
stone. This is something just to cruise through, take advantage of it. Don't make a career out of this crap because these people don't care about you, so don't care about them. Do your
Yep.
thing, make your money, and be able to sleep at night. And then also, I gotta say it: keep your head on a swivel because not everybody who comes in sheep's clothing is a sheep. Sometimes they're
Uh
wolves.
huh.
Yep.
They'll snap on
Yep.
you too, so don't get too close. L.A. LA. I can't do my Luther Vandross voice tonight. Long ago. Oh, I
A
can go.
chair
Hey,
is not a chair.
bro, I can go there. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Hey, we know
I
them
can't
Luther
sing with the
songs,
shit,
y'all.
but I know the words. Damn that. Go ahead, Steven, what you
Let's
got?
go. See.
These understand that these same rides that are bad rides, specifically when we're talking about Uber, the same rides that are bad rides are the same rides that become good rides. Um, be willing to reject you if you watch from the beginning of the stream, you see people's acceptance rating. You can clearly see that they're cherry
One
picking and
percent.
making sure that they're getting the
Making
best
money.
rides that they possibly get.
Yep.
You know, so if you want to be able to not sit around and say that rides are not working for you or the rideshare apps aren't working for you. Specifically, I'm going to say Uber because Lyft has low rates. We can see that. And sometimes good rides come through, but it's pretty rare. On Uber, be willing to not accept a ride and be patient to pick up a ride that it's worth the cost and the time. For some areas it's going to be based off of distance. For some areas it's going to be based off of your time. For me, I look at how much it's going to be based off my time because I know traffic builds up and we have a lot of stop and start traffic in Los Angeles. But in some areas like Vinny's market, he prefers to look at the rate per mile. And there's no right decision, you know, but you
Yep.
can make better decisions based off of analyzing your rides and your market.
I like it. No right decisions, but there's a better decision. I like that. I like it.
And you know what?
Analyze.
I'm gonna follow up. I'm gonna follow up on Steven's thing tonight. Listen, it's New Year's Eve. Starting tomorrow, the rides are going to start popping. Look, New Year's Eve is on Saturday this year, so we all know Saturday nights are the wildest nights. Now you're going to put New Year's Eve. People are already getting off work tomorrow.
Yep.
They're going to start tomorrow night. Be smart. Always keep that head on a swivel. Cherry pick the shit out of your rides because I'm telling you, Saturday night ain't going to be the night like it used to be. I am convinced of that. They are going to throw the lowest of the lowest at us. And
they're trying to pump their profits.
They both, and they're both in trouble.
Yeah,
I'm just going to tell you that right up front. Both companies are financially in trouble.
Yep.
I don't care what anybody says. The writing's on the wall.
They're going to charge customers this much and try to pay you as less as they can to create that profit margin. So customers are going to be paying $100 a ride, and they're going to be paying you $18.
Don't deal with it now. Imagine on New Year's Eve.
Like Omar just said, Drive by O. That's Omar, guys. If you don't know him, it's Drive by O. He calls it the poke New Year's Eve. I have already convinced myself I am not going to make as much money as I did in the previous years. Okay, yep. I'm willing. I've accepted that, but I'm a damn sure try and get every nickel I can. And there might be some. I might go 20 minutes without a ride on New Year's Eve. As unheard of as that sounds, that might just be the ticket.
Yep.
And just maximize your miles, maximize your time, maximize your money.
Destroy your acceptance rate.
With that, hey, I invite everybody to follow the RideShare Garage and follow Jeff Uber Jeep AZ. Follow Driving in Style Eddie. Follow the Unbroken Driver, Steven. Follow the Chicago Lux Driver, Brandon. Who else we got? Oh, I can't.
Kiara.
Follow
Kiki's.
For Kiki's channel. Yep. And I think I got everybody covered.
And I'm gonna tell you the thing I tell people to follow about Kiki is because the streets are dangerous. This lady weighs about 115 pounds and she ain't scared of shit out there. This lady's on the street every single day. If you have a fear about rideshare, a fear about delivery, she is a page you need to be following to help you alleviate those fears. If she's living every day, living in the streets you scared to walk in, she's living it. She cannot go home to a house with walls with an alarm system protect her. She is living it. Ask her, how can I survive? And it might be a mental issue. It might be a mental block you got. She can help you get over that mental hump of fear. Yep. It might be something physical. She can tell you, well, physically, you need to get into a gated community with a gate code, so you put yourself somewhere. This lady knows how to survive the streets of this world. Mm-hmm. So if you ain't surviving and you scared to survive, she can help you. I'm telling you.
Did you see this, Jeff? What
was it?
She corrected you. It's 114. It's 114.
She needs that pound.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. It's 114.
He said, "Quit making me look fat. I ain't fat. What the hell are you talking about?" I never talk about a woman's weight.
She had that breakfast sausage. I'm 115 now.
Yeah, right.
But serious though, man, it's like
I'm a size one.
Follow that girl's page. A lot of people are scared of these streets, and this girl, she is attacking them every day, attacking them, making money.
She's smart about it.
That's what I'm saying. The girl knows how to navigate these streets, and it's people. Oh, we got to go in the house and lock the door twice with bolt locks and chains and all that shit. This girl's like, fuck with me if you want to. What? Get Stevens bored.
You think
that's
I can do it living the car life in a Tesla truck?
That's Kiara's whole life. This girl is out there making it happen. I'm proud of her just as a driver. Never met her personally, but just from a human standpoint, I'm like, girl, you got courage. That's what a lot of people need these days. They need that. And they don't even realize they need it. That's the sad part.
She might be with us in February. We might be able to sneak her out for a week. You never know.
Hey.
You never know. All right, y'all. Let's sign this thing off. Let's sign this thing off. Garrett, be careful. Let us know. Hit the group chat, guys. Remember, and ladies, guys out there, we do have a Discord channel. So we'll get it into the description. You can go back and look in the chat. We have it there. Hopefully, you guys will join us there. That's free of charge. You can come in there and hang out with us. We might not always be there, but we'll be there.
All right.
Oh, look at this. Kiara said, yeah, her and Bree are going to trying to take the road trip.
Road trip. Ooh.
In case, and here's the other thing, in case you guys don't know, and this is going to turn into a serious thing. We're going to have a giant RideShare garage meetup out there in Jeff's backyard. I got dibs on the pool, though. I'm just telling you now.
It's going to be cold as hell. I'm telling you, I got dibs on the pool.
I got dibs on the pool.
The dog anyway, is the ones I'm worried about.
Man, them dogs will probably be trying to sleep with you all the time.
I'll be at the height.
You're 6 foot. I'm 6. They're going to see me as food. They're going to be like, these are your friends? These are your friends?
Eating out Phoenix for the Super Bowl.
That's what's up. Let's do it.
There's going to be 6, 7, 8 of us out there. We're going to try to have a good time with it. All right, y'all. Have a safe weekend. You got any questions? You know what to do. Hit us on our emails. Usually the same name as our channels at gmail.com. And with that being said, let's end this thing.
We appreciate you guys coming tonight.